This is Matt X and Tiger Style, aka Dusty Dick Brown. With alcohol and a roundtable discussion. We are here tonight. Stay Puff will be joining us shortly. Larry will be joining us on Colored Folk Time. And oh, got a what you call it? I got a echo there in my ear. Had to fix that. But they will be joining us later on. And Chris, happy birthday, Mom, is enjoying spending time with Mom, so he will not be with us tonight. If he is, he will pop in a little later on. All right. So tonight is a good show. We've got a lot to unpack. But first, fellas, how are y'all doing?
I'm better now. How about y'all?
Oh, y'all ask. Oh, I'm great.
Oh, you?
I thought Matt was gonna respond back to you, and then I spoke after that. But I'm doing fine, man. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello to everyone in the chat. Good to see you. Yes.
The great Tommy Skaggs is in the chat.
William Smallwood. Super Flash 2099.
2099.
2099.
All right, so we got a little bit to unpack here. So this week we had a couple of trailers drop. First we'll go with this one. Did anyone get a chance to see the Invincible trailer? Yeah, I saw it last night.
I watched it.
Yeah, I saw it last night. I said, well, you know that. I like the fact that it's animated. That they did not go the live action route or try to do live action. It actually fits well and lends to the comic book really well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how. It's Robert Kirkman's behind it, so it's bound to go by the. Hopefully, it goes by the source material, and if it does, it's gonna be really good. Yeah, did you say you saw it too?
Yeah, I posted it in the group, and I also posted it on the IG page as well. So, but yeah, I saw it. Thanks to DT, he probably gonna be in later. He's our resident news scout now, so he'll hit me on to some stuff. There's another thing he hit me on to that I got. I posted in the group too about the Green Lantern on HBO. That is Sheldon, AK. 19.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, brother?
I just want to bam. See that?
I saw it earlier, man. Man.
Baby.
Sicker than your average Papa Twist carrots off instinct.
It's pretty spot on.
This sketch covered by Comic Head 84.
Hey, blow it up, Matt. Blow it up right quick.
Right,
I know we're gonna get.
Blow it up right quick. There we go,
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like that. That's he got the eyes dead on, man.
It looked like he literally just took his nose off, and that was it.
That's it.
Hey. So I don't want to see you like that meme Al put up this week, where this is the book of my life, and then next day $2,200 on eBay. I don't want to see that. I want to see it.
$18,000.
Oh man.
1 of 2 million. I don't want to see that now. Oh man, how you doing tonight, brother?
Oh man, I'm doing fine. Just came off a stream with Fresh Princess talking about this series, this Genius, and it was a pretty good show. So
nice. Well, we are talking. Did you get a chance to see the Invincible trailer this week, man?
yeah, I saw it. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I was telling them. I said, I was glad that it's animated and it looks just like the comic book, as opposed to trying to go live action. I think trying to go live action to be too much like The Boys. So I was like, no, we got enough of that as it is. Which, by the way, don't spoil The Boys, because I'm gonna binge watch it tomorrow. I'm start binge watching The Boys. So.
What do you mean binge watch it? Why haven't you?
Because I want to watch
it
all. Because I want to watch it all at one time.
Well,
so you don't watch season 1 and 2 in the same day?
No, season 2.
I'm gonna watch it all too.
Yeah.
Well, y'all missing out.
All I'm gonna say.
Tomorrow, by tomorrow, we gonna know everything, man.
Y'all missing out.
Oh, Sean, by the way, before I'm gonna get you just a second. I'll go ahead and put the topic out for next week. Next week is going to be an all wrestling show.
Yes.
So just go ahead. Hey, Larry, if you watch it, get ready. We're gonna have an
We already know who Larry gonna say.
all wrestling show next week, man. We'll figure out the topic, but I can tell y'all it's gonna be an all wrestling show next week. So
Sorry, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. We might dedicate 5 minutes to comic books, and then it's gonna be wrestling for the whole show. So
The only thing we'll do is show off our halls, and then the rest is wrestling.
bingo, exactly.
Hey, speaking of that, I have gotten my AOK, and this is what Diecast took me. This is what he told me,
brother.
Let me tell you something, Dimitri.
Oh my god. Oh man. All right, so that was trailer 1. Apparently they dropped the MODOK trailer. Has anybody seen the MODOK trailer?
I did not see that.
I have not
apparently
seen
the
it.
MODOK trailer's floating around somewhere. I saw mention of it today, and I was wondering if anybody on the panel had saw it. So of course I didn't want to ask in the group because I didn't want to ruin the topic tonight. So it looks like Robot Chicken. So yeah, it looks just like Robot Chicken. So I don't know if it's
You're saying it looks like
it
Robot
looks
Chicken.
Robot Chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like Robot Chicken. So I don't know if they've
thought
got
you-
people who worked on Robot Chicken working on it or not. But that's the way they're gonna take it. That's the direction they're gonna go with it.
I thought you were saying. So it looks like Robot Chicken, and you're gonna elaborate on something else. But I got you.
No. It looks like somebody who's working on Robot Chicken decided, hey, we're gonna go this route with MODOK. Which
So
was wondering because I was wondering
Seth Green doing it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But that's when they first announced MODOK, I was like, okay, how the hell is MODOK gonna get his own show, and how is this going, And so if they're gonna go about it in a comedic way, with that, I can kind of see they'll probably slapstick humor or whatever. So, thoughts on that? Oh, go ahead, Al. You over there turning your nose up, man. Speak on it, brother.
Well, thank you for joining, everybody. We appreciate you showing up. Hope that you enjoyed the show. I had to see the trailer first, man. If it looked like Robot Chicken, I don't want no parts of it because I don't really too much care for Robot Chicken. It had good points. I have some funny skits like Family Guy. It's funny every 3 Sundays. But other than that, man, if it's that stop motion stuff, man, no. MODOK, I don't. It might be some experimental that they're trying to do, man. Because really, I mean, I know who MODOK is. I know his character. I know what his goals are, which is world domination. So unless they trying to do like a Pinky and the Brain type deal, where every time at the end of the show he gets foiled by somebody, and he got this tagline, "Curses spoiled again," some crap like that. No, I'll have to see the trailer, man, and make an informed opinion. But if it's like Robot Chicken, no, I'm good. I'd rather watch Moral Oral.
Wow.
Y'all know who Moral Oral is.
Wow. I know. That's why I'm saying wow.
Sean, go ahead, brother.
I haven't seen the trailer, and it's MODOK. I'd rather see him as a villain in somebody else's show than to see a show based around him. So I'm not sure if I'm 100% on board with it. I'm not big on Robot Chicken like I was, so that's already like a strike against it for me. But like I said, I got to see the trailer just to formulate an opinion on it.
X.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't speak on it because I haven't seen it. MODOK. I mean, honestly, I think MODOK finna be overkill like everything else, to be honest with you, because every time you turn around within the past months or so, everything's been geared towards MODOK. So, I mean, I hope it's good, but he's not my cup of tea.
All right, well, here goes the trailer. I just pulled it up and I found it. So this will be.
Oh wow, it really does look like that. Wow.
Hover bikes, $20 million on laser cannon, $30 million for airships, and $49.95 for the software that lets me put price tags on video footage. That last thing, let's cut that.
No, I'm done.
Yeah. They're already doing comedy, and I'm like, come on now.
No.
How dare you question my... What the hell is that?
So he's a TV, not even a brain?
Oh, Jesus, it just pissed out of what I thought was its mouth.
It's fine, but AIM is not because you have failed to.
Okay, it just scratched kill me into the linoleum.
I said it's fine. It's time you sit down.
This
and
is
let
just
me
smacking with the animal.
About
Yes.
that, if these
He's gonna
numbers,
be all on this show.
there won't be any aim to run at all. What? We're completely out of cash, even accounting for sales of weapons, stolen vibranium, and bootleg Avengers toys. Some kids prefer Spiderman.
So he ain't got no collarbone.
Impossible! You are hereby relieved of your status as CPA Supreme and as a living person. Remember, I still need to do your
The
personal.
charge up.
I'm sorry. I thought this coffee was for everyone. All right.
Big idea to save Abe. You guys
My
might.
man living in the
Turn
house,
this
man.
off.
Yeah,
Turn
man.
this
Stop
off.
this,
That boy got
man.
him a 2-bedroom
Stop
flat.
this, man.
Turn this
Hey,
off.
hold on, let
man.
it ride for a few more seconds.
Stop pitching that. What else?
Your toilet's broken.
I like it. I don't understand it, but I like it. I still don't have a bar mitzvah suit. I'm looking for the right fabric.
What?
Mind if I have a feel real quick?
Not at all, son of MODOK.
Oh, stop fondling my brain trust.
Is that M. Night Shyamalan?
Distilled acid.
What is this?
Friend.
Come on, guys. Acid is expensive.
Mona, can I talk to you for a minute?
What?
Sure. And
What in the hell is this?
let Amy go.
Never. MODOK doesn't give up. Flailer isn't even in my vocabulary.
Were you trying to say failure?
Yes, I literally deleted it from my memory banks.
Matt, you watched this all the way through on the first go around?
No, this is my first time watching it with y'all.
My turn to take the reins.
I just heard it was floating around. I didn't know it was legit.
Without it, I wouldn't even know who I am.
Wow. If that's true, I think we need to have a very serious conversation about what that means for us.
Oh, I'll get it. I hope it's the cool mailman. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael
All right,
Byrne. That
you
was
go
the
ahead and
first
stop it,
two
fella.
official clips.
That's
the
trash.
Marvel
All right,
series
so
that came
everybody in
out.
the chat, you saw it just like we saw it. All right, so we got a couple of it. OMG, trash. You can throw it in the trash.
Man,
This can't be real.
You know, I would roll that up like a paper,
And turn it sideways.
shoot it in the trash without even using Kobe's name because it's not worth using the Kobe
right, it
name.
ain't worth Kobe.
No. I'm sitting there like, what the hell are we watching? A sitcom? This man living in the house with a family?
The man planting seed in humans. He has one regular child and then a MODOK child.
This is a prettier looking robot chicken. I mean, they just put a little bit more production value in it.
Right, they got a little more money behind it.
That's it. I ain't watching that crap.
That was piss poor, man.
I get one season because they probably already got a season.
I don't even think he's gonna make it past the pilot.
I think it'll make it
I
past
hope
the
it
pilot, 'cause
don't
they already got
at all.
they probably got a certain number of episodes already lined up. It'll probably go however many episodes they got, and then they're gonna throw it in the trash, man. That's
Hey,
wild.
if the
Right
pilot isn't
there.
received, they ain't
Right
gonna show it
there.
no more.
Right there.
Hey, that's Disney. Utter trash. Utter trash.
Fly by night fans. Oh boy.
I don't know if anybody's gonna fly by to see that. It's gonna be a rough one.
There's a reason why ain't nobody seen that trailer because it ain't worth nobody watching.
Nobody's been posting it or sharing it or nothing like that. I ain't seen it.
This
But
is
when Invincible trailer came out, bro, I saw like multiple posters on IG and YouTube showing that trailer. This shit, come on now. I wouldn't even want to share that.
No, son.
I mean,
and it's NYCC in the corner. Yo, I guarantee you they happy there was no there wasn't no real deal NYCC this year because that shit they would have blew that up.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have had an NYCC no more. That was horrible.
1866.
I give that one a big rhinoceros turd, a cold rhinoceros turd.
Oh,
Well, Al,
man.
all right. So let's get away from the trash and let's talk about this, Al. Netflix orders Godzilla.
Is it live action or is it animated? I know they had an animated series at one point.
I would assume it's going to be animated. If they had an animated series, they're probably going to re-up again for it.
Now, the animated. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask one quick question. Why is it that they can't figure out where Godzilla's gonna be? Because HBO Max have all of his movies on theirs, and now Netflix has access to a Godzilla show or whatever it's gonna be.
It might be Toho, man. Toho is probably looking at that money, and any revenue stream that they can get from Godzilla is welcome, because if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Universal owns movie rights to Godzilla. Yeah, movie rights. Yeah, they own the movie rights because King Kong, all them are in the Universal Cinematic Universe. So it probably boiled down to money. So, but I had to check it out, man. The animated series was pretty decent. Okay, so it is an animated series. Okay, I can deal with that as long as they don't go back to the Matthew Broderick Godzilla. I'm straight.
You ain't like having Diddy with his soundtrack.
Man, that movie was a piece of orangutan turds. That movie was garbage.
That movie was, I would say, entertaining crap.
Oh, okay.
Because it is garbage, but it has some entertaining moments in it.
It was loud as hell.
Yeah.
If you had a surround sound, it was amazing.
Was that Michael Bay directed that? Who directed Michael Bay on?
Probably.
I just know a bunch of explosions. That's all I saw.
It probably was Michael Bay then, if it had all them explosions.
I'm tell you like this, man. If the movie would have been renamed to Cephas, it would have been better than that. Don't even put it in Godzilla's name. Just call it Cephas and whatever, and it would have been all right. But as a Godzilla movie, man, they attempted to westernize Godzilla, and it was actually directed by a guy named Roland Emmerich.
And he's a known director.
I don't know who he is, but yeah, that's who it was. But yeah, man, they you know how Americans do, man. We'll get hold of some. Case in point, Dragon Ball, the movie.
Grudge.
Yeah. So we'll get some and we'll tie it up. And then they'll be wondering why people don't go to the movies and stuff and watch it. So, but animated, I'm cool with it. I ain't got no problem with it.
How do you it's just you brought back some of the bad memories when you said Dragon Ball. Like, I don't know who had worse casting, Dragon Ball Evolution or Last Airbender.
Dragon Ball.
I don't know, because they changed the ethnicity of both franchises.
Dragon Ball.
But the only decent thing in that Dragon Ball was Chow Yun Fat, and even he couldn't save it.
I agree. Dragon Ball.
And him as Roshi?
Yeah, it made no sense.
Piccolo? Oh,
Dragon Ball.
Now, I ain't saying which movie was worse.
Dragon Ball. Because
both of them are, it's bad. I'll watch Fist of the North Star live action movie before I watch either one of those movies again.
Man, I watched the Gava live action movie before I watch it.
The first Gava, I can watch that all day.
Not with JJ in it, man.
The second one, he was the reason why I can watch it. But the second one, I can't do it.
I can't watch either one of them.
Fun fact.
I hated what they did to Mark Hamill in the first one, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was garbage.
Did y'all know the voice of Solid Snake was
he was in the second
guy?
one.
Yeah.
I met him at MegaCon a few years back. Awesome guy.
I hope he is. That he clearly made a smart business decision by doing voice acting after The Guyver 2.
Hold up, even the Toho movies, Tommy. I thought Toho still owned because they still produce Godzilla movies over in Japan. It must be for America. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
All right. Also on Thursday, there was announced Green Lantern will be getting the show. Was it on HBO Max? Did I see that? Was that HBO Max?
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking about that for a minute.
Yeah, but I think they finally dropped the hammer on it and said, "Yeah, this is what's going on." So hopefully they'll get it right, man. That's all I can say. Is hopefully they'll get it right. I'm just kind of glad I stashed up on Green Lantern a while back. I've been kind of because they, no Sean, nobody was getting those keys at all, boy. You can go find them, just walk to the store and pick them up, man. And so I was able to stash those.
I just hope they get Green Lantern right, but they don't mess up Sinestro.
Yeah,
Because he was the best thing about that movie.
Yep.
With
him and Kilowatt.
Yeah.
They just don't need to mess up Kilowatt. Now, hey, Sinestro was the best part of that movie, hands down. But I don't think we need to see him anytime soon in a series. You know what I'm saying? If it's
way down the line.
Yeah, if it's the Sinestro Corps, not Sinestro Corps, I'm sorry. If it's the Green Lantern Corps, then let's focus on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's get some backstory. Let's figure out which way we're gonna go before we just jump straight into Sinestro.
Yeah. Last thing we need, I agree with you 100%. X. Last thing we need is another Zoom situation where you top out right at the beginning of the series.
Right.
It just completely just goes shit.
You got the best two characters,
Hey, but
technically in the first two seasons.
Once Sinestro, a Green Lantern Corps member,
He was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
But like from what I understand, the Ryan Reynolds movie still took place. You know what I'm saying? They just not trying to follow it to the T anymore. But the reason they're trying to say, and I might be wrong, they probably changed their mind, but the reason they're saying that the Ryan Reynolds movie still took place is because of how good Sinestro was. Because you don't need another intro to him. Like he was spot on in his introduction. But I still say it's so many more members of the Green Lantern Corps that need some more shine before we move on to something like that.
Yeah, and they've got enough material from Green Lantern. So I mean, they've got more than enough to extend this stuff out and do it the right way. So there's really no excuse for them to botch it.
And honestly, we should not see the Red Lantern within the first 3 seasons.
Yeah. Man, we talking like 5-6 seasons.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need to see that time soon.
White Lantern, none of that. I don't see no gold, none of that shit. Right out the gate.
Develop the Green Lantern Corps first.
Right.
And later on, then you introduce the spectrum of the lanterns and all their different abilities and willpowers.
Right.
I would love to see all those lanterns, but that's definitely a future story.
Right.
Yeah, that's way down the line, man.
And I think they should go the route of the boys and only have it like 8 episodes. Don't drag it out.
Yeah, I agree, because the CW shows that 20-something episodes is just way too much, man. And like by the time you get to the mid-season, you just want to just I wish the mid-season was the finale and just end it right there.
Here's the thing, if they would have went 2 villains, like let's just say the Flash, right? If they would have had 2 major villains, 1 per each half, that it would have. I get having 22 episodes. You know what I'm saying? But 22 episodes of what was his name? Cicada.
Oh man. 22
episodes of the Thinker.
Oh man.
22 episodes of Saboteur.
Singing musicals.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Don't forget about
going to Supergirl court. Done.
Yeah. Musicals, going to court, love, bullshit.
Yeah.
I try not to even bring up Flash that much on here. I think if you go back and check the past few shows, I think I brought it up 2 or 3 times at best. Bullshit. A complete bullshit.
Bro, I remember those episodes when y'all was ripping the Flash in the later seasons and then talking about the walk and sleep. Another show that was way too long in the season to put you to sleep.
Did y'all watch the season finale for that?
Man, I read about it. Man, I read about it. Man, I read about it. Oh man, doo-doo on a stick on a hot Sunday afternoon.
Oh my goodness.
I read about it. I read about it Monday, man. They slaughtered it. They slaughtered it, man. The media.
But they been slaughtered everything.
I mean, it was they took this one to the sword, man. I was like, wow. Finally, the media's finally got tired of this trash. This is trash. Trash.
And you mean to tell me that was just the season finale and not the series finale?
Yeah, right.
Finale.
Right.
And then they're talking about
we got 2 more years of this.
I was geared to get up. It's a damn shame that they're gonna drag this horse down this dirt road, this gravel, this cobblestone road, and they're gonna do it for 2 years. They're gonna drag this dead horse all the way down that road.
The show that they put up afterwards, I got up and walked away. I forgot what I did, but I knew I didn't watch that. I was doing something. I guess I was cataloging books or something like that after The Walking Dead. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's DOA, man. DOA. All right, so Doctor Strange has been tapped to come back to be in the Spider-Man universe. Well, to be in the Spider-Man universe, the Spider-Man 3. So, Sean, I'll start with you on this. What is this? Are we looking at this as the way that they're going to bring in other characters into the Spider-Man universe?
I would like to think Doctor Strange with this whole multiverse thing is going to be the reason why Jamie Foxx is in the movie in the first place. You know, he come from the other Spider-Man universe into this one. So I don't really know what they're going to do with Doctor Strange in this movie, but it'll be interesting to see how they use him in this movie to be the catalyst for some future movies. Because that's what Marvel's going to do. They put him in this to set up something in the future, you know. And while you would think Doctor Strange is an odd choice to put in a Spider-Man movie, if you're going to introduce more multiverse elements and stuff and anything dealing with magic and stuff, and you want Spider-Man to be a part of it, then I guess, you know, it makes sense. But I really don't know. Like, it's kind of baffling that we lost Al.
Yeah, I think we did. I know the weather's starting to get bad here, so.
But it's kind of baffling that, you know, we go from the Jamie Foxx news to now Doctor Strange being in it. And I'm like,
Toby and Andrew Garfield also.
Yeah.
They talking about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are supposed to be in this too. And I saw today where Tom Hardy might be in it also.
So they're gonna put all of these Spider-Man. I guess what is the Spider-Verse?
I guess
that's what they're gonna do, Spider-Verse, but I'm like,
but this is where Disney is fixing to mess up because they gonna follow suit. Well, tell Sony to get their hands out of it outside of their characters. We saw what happened with Spider-Man 3. We saw that we didn't even get a second Spider-Man 3 with the Andrew Garfield franchise. Don't let Sony get their hands in this, because right now it's like they're going to mess this up by trying to put too many people in there to try to get another $1 billion movie. Like, aren't we going to get enough of the multiverse in Doctor Strange 2? That's what the whole movie is supposed to be based off of, isn't the multiverse of madness? So you're going to roll that right on over into Spider-Man 3 and bring all of these other properties into it just to give you a gumbo of Spider-Man? For what?
And what are they going to do? Are they going to go like the whole Spider-Verse thing? Or are they going to do like that? Remember when the animated series had all the Spider-Men together? You know, and
when they were fighting, what was it? Where did they go? Because Doom. It wasn't Latveria, but they were all trying to fight against Doom and
was it Doom? I thought that was the Secret Wars crossover. Because I know Madam Web was involved with the one with all the Spider-Man. That's when we saw Scarlet Spider and all that.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I just don't know why they want to do this. You know, like, we already have a storyline going into this third Spider-Man movie with what happened at the cliffhanger of Spider-Man Far From Home. So why are you trying to add another element that's even bigger than what the story at the end of the movie Far From Home is leading to? So I really don't know what they're planning. or who's trying to do all this, whether it's Disney, whether it's Sony, saying, "Oh, you should try and get, if we're gonna get Jamie Foxx, you should try and get Toby and Garfield, and then just do this whole Spider-Verse thing." It's just, I just don't know, man.
It's one comment that's in that I do kind of disagree with. Spider-Man really doesn't need anybody else to carry his franchise or anything. He just needs to be written right. That's one thing that a lot of people don't like about the MCU Spider-Man is how it's basically a Tony Stark movie with Spider-Man featured in it.
That was a big complaint about the last few.
So
yeah, even Far From Home with Tony Stark gone, it still felt like a Tony Stark story, just dealing with the aftermath of him. So it still felt like even the villain Mysterio, his whole plan
everything was tied to Iron Man. Yeah,
it was tied to Tony Stark. So
but Spider-Man don't need nobody to carry his franchise.
But because we've seen that, we saw it in the second movie, the Dr. Octopus one. I mean, so we've seen it done where you don't have to have. Now we're not going to talk about that third one.
They just need to pick the right villains and write it the right way. I mean, you think about Spider-Man has one of the best rogues galleries out there besides Batman. You know what I'm saying? He has plenty to pick from.
A long list of villains.
Right.
You can roll through. With that you want to bring it up to modern day, you can do Mr. Negative. You can go all the way down the line on villains for Spider-Man, so you don't have to go digging, picking and choosing. So, Al, your thoughts?
I didn't hear it because Cox Cable kicked me out, man. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, I think Cox Cable having trouble because of this storm. Because I've been having trouble with the cable, earlier. But no, we're talking about Doctor Strange has been tapped to be in the next Spider-Man movie, and we're discussing the possibilities of having him in there and the repercussions from falling out for him being on. So
I think it's to set up something else. Because I agree with that. I mean, honestly, Spider-Man, I mean, unless they go on the Marvel team-up route, Spider-Man, I agree with what X just said. He really doesn't need any supporting characters from, the Marvel Universe to actually bolster the movie itself. All it needs is good writing. Aside from Batman, Spider-Man has one of the most diverse array of rogues and villains to fight. Like I said, aside from Batman. So, I mean, that's not an issue. I just think with Doctor Strange being in it, knowing what we know about the multiverse movie, I think it may be setting something up. Now, there's been rumors going around that they're in talks to bring in Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire too. I don't know how true that is right now. There's rumblings that Sony is attempting to maybe create their own multiverse. I don't know, which is partly part of the rumor as to why Jamie Foxx was tapped to play Electro again. Take that with a grain of salt. But I think the Doctor Strange being in that movie is actually setting it up for something bigger to happen. What that is, it may be to open up the Marvel Universe even further, in terms of introducing new characters and new story arcs that they could explore at a later time. But that's why I think he's in the movie, personally.
All right. Closing thoughts on that?
Hey, check this out real quick. So what if, and it may work out perfect if they end up going the route of the Into the Spider-Verse, where we actually get Vincent D'Onofrio, and then his name as Kingpin. You know what I'm saying? They bring him in, that way you tie everything together and you kind of have what you don't need. It could work out because you have Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire come in and show this Peter Parker that you don't need anybody to be a hero. You know what I'm saying? You can do this all on your own, i.e. granted it ain't going to be Miles Morales like in the animated, but they can do it. You know what I'm saying? But
now I ain't gonna lie. If they brought on Vincent, whatever his last name is, I can never pronounce his last name.
Me neither.
As Kingpin, dude. That's all he would need.
Right.
But if they brought him on, man, I'm sold.
Bring him and Charlie Cox in as Daredevil.
Man.
Yep. That's
They
how you got.
did. Oh, it's a wrap. Then I'll be behind that project 100%.
But see,
That dude showed his ass in Daredevil though, in a good
even
way.
with that, they wouldn't have to put all the extra folks in. Just do the trial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just do the trial and follow suit. Have Chameleon come in since they already alluded to him, and just have Mysterio pop back up at the end. But you know, I hate to say it, but in Feige, I trust.
We'll have to wait and see, man. You know how this roll. All right, so let's go to our hot comics on the cover price. We're gonna do two lists. We got the cover price top hot comics, and we've got a couple of books here. This was a book that was talked about this week, and if you missed the show on the comics on the I gotta get the name right. Confab, which was absolutely riveting, by the way.
Yeah, it was a great show, guys.
Great show. Show.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so make sure you check that out here on the Comic Hole Roundtable discussion. Make sure you check that out. Savage Dragon, this one slipped past me, man. There's actually there's a second print of this that's going out, and it's gonna be Charlie Brown.
No.
Yeah. Let me see if they got it on here. Let's see if they got it.
Man, I'm all on that like white on rice.
Yeah. Let me see.
Matt, I thought you were talking about Savage Dragon last time we did the show.
No, I didn't talk about this one. No. Let me see.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? That artwork for that one.
Dagwood. Yeah, that's why that gave me that Dagwood / Blondie type artwork.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Blondie / Dagwood. Yep.
There you go, Al.
That ain't Charlie Brown.
Hold on, let me go back. Hold on. Right.
It look like Betty and Veronica and Archie.
Hold on a second, man. Let me get this. I gotta get this screen share right. All right, hold on. Let me share this real quick. There you go, Al.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good grief, Savage Dragon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna snap that one.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's gonna be epic, that man.
Those Lovable Piglets by Eric J. Larson.
Oh man, that Charlie Brown, man, that's hilarious.
One thing I like about Eric Larson is that he's a traditional comic book artist. You know, when you look at the variety of styles he can do, you know, the fact that cover of Savage Dragon gave us Blondie and Dagwood type vibes and just a sense of old school artwork. Yeah. Eric Larson is the only one that can probably still vibe off of old school style artwork, you know.
And you know what, Sean? It's funny that you bring that up, man. Is that you know, a lot of this newer generation don't even have a clue with like what y'all, you know, about this kind of style of art anymore, because you don't see. Remember, we all grew up reading newspapers and looking at funnies in the newspapers, you know. So we saw this stuff all the time, you know. Beagle Bailey,
Calvin Hobbs, yeah.
Cats and Jammer Kids.
Yep, Family Circle.
Yeah, the original Boondocks.
Yep, original Boondocks. Yep, you know.
And that's why I say Eric Larson has that old school mentality of doing his artwork in the sense that he takes from what he grew up off and added to his work. You know, he grew up off of Kirby, so you could see a little Kirby in his stuff with the Kirby sparkle and stuff like that. Grew up off of those newspaper funnies. He has funnies in his book. You know, so Eric Larson is that old school artist that still has the old school feel when you read his stuff.
Right, so,
stories is over the top, but
yeah. Your Savage Dragon story or something else, boy. They be way over the top. All right, so now I just saw some here. Number one, what was it? I saw number one somewhere. Number one.
Oh, I see my cover down there.
Which one? X.
Go down. There you go.
That Batman.
Yeah.
You got to go up.
Right above Venom.
Yeah. See some of the. There you go, Al.
Yep, I got that. That was the retelling of Isis, her origin story.
All right, Low. This is a book that I said that was undervalued for a while. I mean, you can find this in dollar bins, man. Lumberjanes, of course, went up. I know went up within the last day because they announced the I think cartoon or something along that line. So I knew that was already, but basically a book that was just waiting to get set on fire. And I messed around and never picked it up. And
Hey,
so
do me a favor.
Yeah.
I want that Uncanny X-Men right there, the volume 5. Why is that book $18?
let's go find out, man.
That was in the last volume before Hickman took over.
How long has it been since Juggernaut is a beyond Omega level mutant?
Oh, it's a $10 book.
I know he's not a mutant, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, pretty much since his inception, he's supposed to be like OP. He's gone through a couple of changes. He became what's called the 8th Day Juggernaut, which Sidorak granted him the totality of his powers. You know, Sidorak is a demon, so he was super overpowered, but that was just a one shot. The only other time he been super OP was during that what was the name of it? The one where the serpent god came to Earth and he gave everybody hammers, and oh my god, I can't remember. Somebody in the chat might remember, but Thor got a hammer, the Absorber Man got a hammer. It was like Oprah was passing them out. The Thing got a hammer, a whole bunch of people got a hammer, and they were just messing stuff up. That's when Colossus became an avatar of the Juggernaut. I cannot remember the name of that story.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Fear itself.
That's it. Fear itself. Thank you. Yo.
Yeah, I actually
Ooh, that kind of like in dinosaurs, man. I think I have that.
where's it at, Sean?
Right there.
All right, I see it. I read it right there.
That's a good series.
Yeah, I actually saw this. Al, I actually saw this in dollar bin and walked right past it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw that in
Oh,
the
that Mr. X character, is that why it's spiking or something like that?
You know, Larry's not on the panel, so I have to ask him, man. I have no clue why that book is $10, but I know I saw it in dollar bin.
It's not even a $10 book. That's a $1 book. For sure.
Oh, that's Wolverine 161.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Mr. X first appearance was 159. I have all 3 of those issues.
I'm about to check.
All right, so Stillwater, still holding strong. Let's see what else we got on this list, y'all. Tommy Skaggs, there you go, man. Got some Punisher Warzone there for you, brother. X, we know why this is going up. That's Victor. That's Victor Zaz.
What number is that?
3.
Victor Zaz was in 1.
One.
Yeah, first,
Well, why is 3? Well, 3 is starting to trend. What's up with 3 then?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's 1. You're all right.
oh, issue 1 is still undervalued. You can still
Yeah.
get that.
I mean, I buy that in the dollar bin all the time.
It's like 1 million copies at prime time right now.
Unless you go to the Fat Boy, you know,
$60.
$60.
Now I don't see 161 in the Key Collector app, so I have no idea. 160 is the first appearance of a dude named Malcolm McCord, cameo appearance, so it could be his first full appearance in 161.
I'm just kind of being nosy and I just scroll down.
Hey, Super Flash. We talked about that in the confab. But
What's
yeah,
that?
that's you see the comment that they put or that
No,
they put
I was actually in the I was in the
said that's that Jim Lee Batman boot from Three Jokers. So that's the cover that I was referring to when he kicked in the doors of the ambulance in book 1 from Three Jokers.
This is a book, man. If y'all can find these Warlock books, man, they're extremely undervalued. Now, Sean, we talk about undervalued books, man. This is another undervalued book. You know, it was hot, you know, during that second Guardians of the Galaxy, and then it kind of cooled off. I've seen these Warlock books all over the place within the last couple of months, and most of them I've already got. But I mean, you can find these at, I mean, you see her at $11. I mean, it's $30. You know, when we talk about getting books, this is the perfect time to be getting this book because we know he's coming. We know at some point he's going to be popping up, if not in the third one. Third Guardians of the Galaxy. So I mean, anything that you see with Warlock, Al always talks about Nova, is another one. You know, get these books, man, because you can get them for little or nothing now. Hell, anybody seen what Dazzler's going for? First appearance of Dazzler? I saw that today. Somebody brought that to my attention.
I don't know.
It's almost a $60 book now. 130. Uncanny 130.
But you know what though? A lot of them uncanny them back issues, man. They can go for a fairly decent price in a fine to good condition. Because I've seen some, as far as some of the earlier issues that I need to fill my collection, they ain't even key issues, man. And they $50-$60 for a mid-grade off the rip, you know. So X-Men, they pretty much, they hold value, you know, unless you talking about the first appearance of Maggot, then, you know, you got a negative 50-cent book. They trying to get that book away at comic book stores. So,
all right, who got the platinum copy? I know one of y'all got to have it.
I got a copy of it.
There you go. Last $5.25.
I still don't see why that book that much though, but hey.
$5.25. Somebody.
I like that other variant though, with him jumping with the electricity. Yeah.
Yeah, that one too. I like that one too.
I think it was Bake the Snake in one of my videos where he said he didn't like Static's look because he looked like Janet Jackson from Rhythm Nation. I was laughing, man.
We are a part of the real.
Hey, Al.
Yes.
Remind me to get that Batwing slab.
All right. Now that book that you highlighting right there, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to right now, man. This is a book that we talked about endlessly. But matter of fact, I say probably when we first started the show, it was one of the first few books that we talked about how good this run was.
It was, because that book actually released the same year we started doing this show.
Yeah.
Channel. So yeah. And
then I didn't realize there was so many. We talked about this last night. Didn't realize there was so many of these different covers, man. Like I now this is the one I think we all got here is the Harriet Tubman. Never knew anything about this one. Never knew anything about that one. And I love this cover. I'm like, Christ, man, I wish I would have saw this one.
Those last two are con covers. They were actually con exclusives. Now, I didn't know nothing about that second print, but I knew about the Harriet Tubman. I don't have that one, but I got 2 copies of the first issue.
This is a fried pie variant. So I guess if you go check your second in Charles, you might find one. I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably can, because I mean they're all probably scattered throughout those those bins up there. Because I mean, second in Charles tends to always kind of just pack everything in, so it's kind of all over the place. So, and you probably can find it if it's a fried pie variant, it's probably gonna cost you about maybe $9 at the most. At the most, it's more likely it's been marked down. So, I'd say if y'all can find them, man, go to your second in Charles and Books A Million, dude. That's where they are. That's a nice cover. But I was telling you, there's another variant. That's a black cover variant. That's a con variant, and that one is really, really hard to find and expensive too. This is a book that last week started taking off, issue 36 of Avengers, and I mean this is still holding strong. $22 sale. No clue why. I know Moon Knight and Black Panther fight, but no clue. All right, so we're gonna switch up our list and we're gonna go check out the CBS Saga list, fella. 1 second.
So y'all know I don't follow the values like y'all do, but have y'all seen what that Moon Knight #1 is going for now?
You got the yellow cover?
No, there's a bunch of Moon Knight #1s.
Yellow, the yellow lettering, yeah.
Yeah, that one stuck because everybody can't afford the that Werewolf by Night. So a lot of people going to the next thing. That's
you talking about the first Moon Knight series?
Yeah.
That That thing is nowhere near what. Well, it's way more than what I paid for it. I can guarantee you
Way
that.
more than what Al paid for it.
Shoo.
I think I brought that a couple of issues from that run from a guy I used to work with for like $25. It was about at least 13 issues,
Yeah.
and including issue number 1.
I think I got number 1 for 15 from Origin Story Comics.
All right, so for those who doubt the power of the comic hall and roundtable discussion, when we drop spec videos and when we tell y'all stuff, we tend to all we have. If I had to put a percentage on it, I'd say probably Al. We say what about 89%, 91% success rate when it comes to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did a video about a month ago and said it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 5th print. It's probably one of the books you want to have. Well, here we go. Number 9 on the list and closing in at $200.
You did that last month.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
last month. And I'm gonna say it again. If you see this book out in the wild and it's in good condition, get that book because it's going to be expensive. This book came out 4 years after the first print. I couldn't remember exactly the time frame there, but it came out 4 years after the first print, which means that if they did a 5th print of this, it's probably less than what it was of the original first print, which I think was 3,000. So you're probably looking at this one being maybe 1,000, 1,200 at the most. And I always, when I talk about Ninja Turtles and talk about this run, you have to look at the age of the book. And then we all know growing up, man, people went to, most of my comic books that I got when I was younger, I read them all the time. So they're beat up, tore up, some of my older books, books that I bought when I was in my teens. So people who bought this book back in 88, 89, whatever, they probably read this book, threw it away, trashed it. A lot of people didn't think Turtles were going to take off the way it did. And the actual number is probably lower than what it is. So if you find this book, man, grab it. I mean, you can probably find one in a buck bin because I've before I took notice of it, I saw it 2 or 3 times in the dollar bin, and then I was like, you know what, let me pick up one of these, man. And lo and behold, here we go. Peach Momoko is absolutely all over the place. I actually like this cover, by the way, that Department of Truth, but she is all over the place, and she's actually in my haul today too. But she's just all over the place. Just like everywhere you look, Peach Momoko.
I'm not big on her art.
Thank
It's
you.
okay.
Me neither.
Okay.
Thank
It's okay,
you.
depending on what she's drawing. Like I saw a Darth
If she
Vader.
drawing a chick, it looked good.
Well, she did a Darth Vader that looked really good, and the book I got.
Man,
When we
she
got
did a
started,
Miles Morales, and I thought it was a chick.
the Black Widow looked good, but some of this other stuff, like nah,
Even her chick covers.
She signed an exclusive deal with Marvel, but I'm gonna say this: Peach Momoko is the Roman Reigns of the comic book industry. Cause she get pushed. I mean, Alex Ross. I'm sorry. Them Thomas variants. Excuse my friends, but it's shit song just about any variant that's out at this particular period of time. I'm sorry. Peach Momoko is. I ain't gonna say she's a talented artist, but the hype behind her, man, is just like Roman Reigns in the WWE. It's just
that the only book on that list I keep telling y'all is that Ninja Turtles, man. That should have been higher than that. To be honest with you, for the money that's bringing in, because that's you looking at probably about a 300-400% increase from what it was when I started talking about it.
You know what's funny is since you brought it up and I've been with you at different bookstores, it's a lot of owners who have no idea what you're talking about when you ask them about it.
What's that?
About the that 5th print?
Yeah.
There's a lot of owners who have no idea what that book is.
5th print is Ghost. I'm telling you, it's Ghost. You'll find a 4th print. You'll even find a free comic book day one before you find a 5th print. That's why I was so adamant about getting my slab over at Primetime a couple weeks ago. I went and ran and got that thing slab because I knew it's a high grade, So I was like, let me go ahead and get this, man, taken care of ASAP. I think that's everything on that end. All right, so let's go through the chat here. Let's see what we got here. Got anything in the chat?
I completely went away from the chat.
Yeah, nothing down in chat. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the main event, which will be lengthy tonight because I know we're gonna be debating, going back and forth, and it is the main event of the Comic Hall and Roundtable discussion. It is our comic book battles. Who will win? Why? There's gonna be a lot of debating here. It's gonna be a lot of. I can see Xavier getting upset. I can see it. I can smell it. I can hear Sean is going to jump in there. Larry's going to pop up in a second, and he's going to say, "How dare y'all say Deadpool will lose to Shawn Michaels?" You know. but we're going to kick things off, and we're going to kick things off with somebody that Sean hates with a passion, and it's going to be Namor versus Aquaman.
Shit, I'm not big on Aquaman himself, so I disqualify myself. I disqualify myself from. Hey, I'm not big, and I can't vote for neither one of them, so I disqualify myself from the conversation.
All right, Al, who you got, man? Aquaman versus Namor, man.
Well, off the rip, I hate to say it, but I have to give the Aquaman. The only reason why I give the Aquaman because that Joker talked to aquatic animals and Namor can't. I mean, on par as far as strength, I want to say, and I don't know specifically, but I want to say Aquaman might be stronger than Namor. Because there have been battles where he's actually gone, I ain't gonna say toe to toe, but he's actually fought Superman. He got beat down, but he held his own for a minute. And I mean, you know, Superman's kind of like the benchmark at this point. But then his power levels have waxed and waned over the years. But I think he back up to his nearly godlike power now. So I'm gonna have to go with Aquaman, man, to be honest with you. I like Namor. I mean, he's a very brash character, arrogant and stuff like that. But I think he'll get the brake shoes beat off of him by Aquaman. So
Superman really can't touch Aquaman in water, though.
You know, but I mean, they fought on land, and
right. I know some.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I know what you're saying.
He got now. I can't remember who was writing him in the '90s, but you know, when he got that hook, they kind of upped him because you know, Super Friends really gave Aquaman a bad rap. You know, using his aquatic power, Aquaman summons a guppy. You know, that kind of crap. But yeah, man, I had to get the Aquaman based on what I know about each character now. Aquaman.
All right, X.
I'm going Arthur Curry. That's DC. I gotta go with him.
I'm gonna go Aquaman. I'm gonna say Aquaman.
Who that says Submariner? Because Submariner is invincible in water, which he does get a power boost in water, but
so does Aquaman.
Yeah, I think Aquaman still he'll mop and glow his ass. I think that's just my personal opinion. So you know,
he took on Hitler, man, 1-on-1.
Namor got those damn angel wings on his
wings. Yep.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Well, he must have drunk the Red Bull. That's how he got those wings.
Right.
Hey, Sean, every time I go to the comic book store now and I see Namor, I see them damn wings on his feet, I think about your ass.
I never liked that character, man. Every time he saw Fantastic Four, he'd be trying to bag on Sue Richards. I'm like, man, get your ass out of there.
Y'all remember when Kratos snatched Buddy legs off and I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, the third one.
That's all I think about when I see just so I can run up a wall. Oh my god.
Okay, so
the feet start going. That's how you know. Oh my goodness.
So I did some Googling, and from what it says from Aquaman, and this is the thing with these versus battles, man, because you know, if Marvel and DC went by the same power set level scale, it'll be easier to like definitively choose a winner. But according to Google, Aquaman possesses he's shown to have feats lifting worth of 80 tons worth of striking and lifting power. And Namor, they about dead even because Namor is like 75 tons while underwater and 40 tons while out of the water. So if they were in water based on these stats, they would pretty much be evenly matched. But if they were out on the street, then Aquaman will get them.
Hey, who got a stronger jaw, Namor or
Namor.
how strong is Namor's? Is it if his chin can take a hit? He all right.
Well, I mean, he done fought the Hulk, so I mean, you can't.
I'm talking about underwater.
You got to be some extremely strong person to punch somebody underwater anyway.
I mean, these cats breathe underwater, so
yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm still go with Aquaman.
Now, if this is Jason Momoa Aquaman, Namor all day. In there twirling batons and everything. That wasn't a trident. I don't care what nobody said. I don't know what to talk about. It was a good movie, but that was horrible.
Next up, Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers.
Well, because I hate Captain Marvel, I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman.
I was going Wonder Woman from the rip anyway.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'm going Wonder Woman anyway.
Captain Marvel might take out because her power set is a little bit more diverse. But you know, Wonder Woman, another character they done gave an extreme power boost to in terms of strength. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman just because I don't like Captain Marvel. But Captain Marvel might dust her.
Is Captain Marvel as stiff in the comics as she was in this movie?
I don't know. I never read the comics.
Well, Larry, if you're available.
I only remember her more as Miss Marvel than Captain Marvel, and even as Miss Marvel, I wasn't as big of a fan of her.
Here's the thing: I'm gonna give it to Wonder Woman just because Wonder Woman can fight.
Yeah,
it's not just power; she can actually fight with her power. So if she take one or two hits from Captain Marvel, I mean, it ain't like she fighting Thanos. Get a headbutt and start going.
I mean, she is an Amazonian warrior, so yeah, I'm leaning towards Wonder Woman because I'm highly biased against Captain Marvel, you know. So, but yeah, for just that warrior aspect. But then again, Captain Marvel carried down with military experience. I don't know if she'd be able to go up against. That's just like what's his face from 300. What was Gerard Butler's name in 300? Leonidas going up against Napoleon Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I don't think Napoleon will be able to survive. I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman, man.
All right.
I mean, but even with military training, that don't mean you can do what you were trained to do. You know what I'm saying?
So most of the chat is saying Wonder Woman. Well, it's kind of split. Captain Marvel, Wonder Woman. Well, actually, Wonder Woman looked like she got the upper hand according to the chat. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go with Wonder Woman on that battle. Write that down, Al. So we got Wonder Woman on that one. We got who's consensus on the last one? Aquaman.
Let's check the chat.
This next one is gonna be a real good doozy.
Actually, in the chat, looked like Submariner, and then Kanye West got a vote too. I don't know why.
I saw that.
Yeah, hey, put Kanye, mark him down too.
Kanye West be like, oh, Submariner, Aquaman, I'm gonna let y'all finish, but I'm the smartest and I'm the strongest and I'm the richest out of all of y'all, you know. So
yeah, we're gonna make sure we keep Kanye down on the list. All right,
so in accord, I didn't mean to cut you off, but according to the chat, I guess we could go with well, actually, nobody really say anything except for who that by Submariner. So I guess Aquaman. We'll go with Aquaman.
So we got Aquaman on that battle. So we got Aquaman for that one. All right. Next up, we have the Punisher versus Red Hood.
Oh, talk about killers. I know. Red Hood was talked about in the Three Jokers chat on the video, and no, he's ruthless as hell. You know, like motherfuckers wouldn't want him being Batman because he break all the rules, just kill all the villains. But we talking about the Punisher here. We talking about Frank Castle.
Yeah,
This dude can give you a stare and you already dead. Just by looking in his eyes, like you fucked.
You
You can't scare a man who already died.
Hey,
Yeah.
especially if it's that damn Marvin Knights edition. If it's the Marvin Knights Punisher, you know your ass is stupid.
So here's another question though, and I'm gonna always go back to this when I'm unsure on it. Who is the better fighter?
Red Hood.
Yeah, Red Hood. In
Red Hood's
terms,
the better fighter. That's
yeah,
the advantage he has over Punisher. If
Right.
it's a gunfight, it's even because they're
Right,
both highly trained.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if it's close hand-to-hand combat, Red Hood got it all the way.
He'll do Frank Castle
All day.
all day.
the chat
Now-
begs to differ though, but hey,
They can beg to differ. Hey, opinions differ. Your opinion might not be right though.
hey,
Yeah, I'm a bigger Punisher fan than Red Hood, but I know that close-up combat, Red Hood got this all day.
Like if we were talking about the character that's right above Sean's head right now, I don't know who will win that fight because both of them Joker get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That Daredevil above Sean's head, but I ain't
and
seen
I'm not
Frank
saying
Castle
Punisher
lay
can't fight,
hands.
but like compared to Red Hood, I mean, who's been trained by Batman, who knows martial arts and does the skills, I got to lean towards Red Hood, man. Sorry, Frank. Don't come kill me now.
okay, so Sean got Red Hood. I know X got Red Hood by default. Matt,
The more I think about it, it just makes sense to go with Red Hood, man, because he wouldn't stand a chance. Because at some point it's going to come down to hand-to-hand combat. So yeah, it's going, unless he's sniping him from way off, Punisher style, But like y'all said, once you get hand-to-hand, get close in this hand-to-hand combat, it's Red Hood, man, all day. So I'm going Red Hood on this.
okay, I think with the panel along with the chat, I think Red Hood got that one. So Red Hood, he dust off the Punisher. The Punisher ain't gonna go down. Now I don't know if
What you mean he ain't gonna give him a chance?
no,
He gonna-
I didn't get a chance to finish though. If it's the Punisher, if it's the Netflix Punisher, man,
Man,
Hey,
that's all he
bro,
did.
you can say all you want about his hood and all that, his album.
Hey,
But
hey,
when
that big got his
first-
ass handed to him
Hey, but
almost every episode.
That was the thing I didn't like about that. As much as it was fine, I just like, he getting his ass whooped way too much, and I'm like, Punisher's supposed to be the one putting fear in everybody's hearts. If he don't get his ass whooped, it might be one episode, maybe two, but through the whole series, he's getting his ass whooped. I'm like, bro,
except in that jail.
he was in prison, he took all his L's on.
He took all that. Everybody got their ass whooped.
Hey, well, hey, you can't go nowhere if you already locked
yeah,
up.
but all that did was soften him up for Wilson Fisk to finish him off.
He did him in.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't care about you hiding glass up a cut in your arm, which is highly unlikely. But hey,
All right. Next up, another heavyweight battle. Dr. Doom versus Lex Luthor.
that's Doom all day. That's Doom all day.
Look at Sean. He's thinking about it. Charlotte. See the Sean kind of like.
I'm thinking about it because I'm not going to underestimate Lex Luthor's
Lex
intelligence.
Luthor, man, that cat is.
I'm not going to like I could go Doom all day, but at the same time, Lex Luthor is shrewd and intelligent, and he's going to come up with some type of situation to put himself in favor.
And he
Hold
probably-
on. Lex Luthor is so smart that he gave himself cancer. Okay,
And he
I'm not
probably
hearing
ain't
it.
wrong. From knowing him, he probably gonna
that
have
man
somebody-
injected himself with kryptonite and gave himself cancer. That you ain't smart. Shut up.
That was due to some stupid writer saying, "Let's do that."
You gonna get a rock that kills the strongest man on the planet and inject yourself with it. Like it ain't gonna do no harm to you.
All right, I'm taking Doom on this one. For the record, I put me in the Doom group.
Same. Like I lean towards Doom, but I'm like I said, Lex Luthor, take away the whole damn kryptonite injection shit. This man, the man is going to try and come up with all types of ways to outsmart his opponent, and that's what Luther tries to do. When
Victor Von Doom ain't no idiot by any means either.
No, he's not.
So when you look at terms of intellect,
I'm trying to think about it.
Al, you going Doom?
Well, Dr. Doom is smart as shit.
We're not talking about the Fantastic Four and all that either.
No, we ain't putting the movies in
the Fantastic.
None of this is going into consideration, man. I'm just the only thing that I would actually give Dr. Doom advantage over Lex Luthor is his cunning, because I don't think Lex Luthor is as cunning as Dr. Doom. With that being said, if they were going based on technology and technology alone, it may be a dead. To me, it may be a draw. But with Dr. Doom, and not only that, but his experience in the black arts and all, I think I'm gonna have to go with Doom. But if it was just based on intelligence, because even though he gave himself cancer, Lex Luthor is like the smartest individual over there in the DC universe. So he has resources, he has technology just like Dr. Doom. But if you put them both in that aspect and say, okay, I'm gonna wear my armor, because Lex Luthor's had his own set of armor too, and they go toe to toe, it might be a dead heat. But I'm gonna go with Doom.
I will say it'll be a Doom bot that Luthor is fighting, and once Luthor kills the Doom bot, that's when Dr. Doom will show up and kill him.
Hey man, what about Lex Luthor versus Iron Man?
Oh, you come just throwing that random out there, man. Is that the next one?
No, Iron Man's in the next one, but I just want to throw Iron Man out there just to be random. Because both money.
I'm going with Iron Man.
Can we take the suits off?
Yeah, take the suits off.
I'm still going with Iron Man because he still learned how to fight at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Captain America taught him, but Dr. Doom might know some Latvian kung fu. You don't know. I mean, what he do over there is very private over in Latveria. But
4-hour sessions.
And somebody in the chat that shall remain nameless has indicated Granny's peach tea.
Next battle.
Ain't nobody smell that in that hot room that's just been sitting there the whole time.
Damn, I had it wrote down. Oh, I had it wrote down. Shit. Somebody booting up.
That was me. I don't know what happened then.
Crap, it was Iron Man versus I misplaced it. I had to go back and find it. I just lost my list. All right, so we'll come back to that one. All right, we're gonna circle on around here. We're gonna go Black Panther versus Bronze Tiger.
Black Panther. I when it comes to Bronze Tiger, I'm not completely familiar with the character as well as that much, so I'm just choosing Black Panther on default.
Al?
I have to go with Black Panther too, because Bronze Tiger, he's just a martial artist. But Black Panther, I mean, he know that Wakandan jutsu. And he been trained hand to hand by Captain America, and Captain America knows several martial arts. On top of that, he got technology in his suit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Black Panther on that one, man. Bronze Tiger get the transmission fluid beat out of him.
Hey, are they taking the is he gonna be stripped of the powers of the Black Panther? Because we saw what happened when you stripped him of the powers. Now,
man, leave all alone.
That's just movie logic, man.
Hey, no, I know. Right. Now, of course, I'm gonna go Black Panther on that, but I had to ask because you take that power away. Hey, ain't no show him what you got then.
All right, so Black Panther. We got Al Black Panther. We got Sean Black Panther. XU Black Panther too.
Yeah.
Okay, Black Panther. So that's 4 Black Panther. So Black Panther win. Got this battle X.
And the chat has unanimously decided Black Panther as well. So
Okay.
I don't think anybody voted Bronze Tiger.
No, against
Bronze,
the Panther.
no, Bronze Tiger would be better of like a good fight with him and Shang-Chi. That would probably be a better.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would have said Ra's al Ghul and Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I'll go with Ra's al Ghul. Beating him.
I would too.
Yeah, I'm going. I was like, Ra's al Ghul. He whip his ass.
At this point, and it's a whole heap of folk that whoop his ass.
Especially if it's the one from the
Sitting there barefooted with a halfway kente cloth on. Apologizing to everybody.
He made Iron Fist look so bad.
I told you, man, they fighting outside the back of a Chinese restaurant.
It's bad.
Drove over to a Chinese restaurant and started filming. That was the worst.
How bad was that drunken master scene?
Oh man, you talking about doo-doo?
How terrible was that? And that cat can actually fight.
Yeah.
So you got to dumb down yourself to the point to make this ass clown look good, yo. We ain't even gonna talk.
Let's not even go with that.
You already know. That's what I'm trying to stay away from. Next up, we got a heavyweight title. We got a heavyweight battle. We have Superman versus the Sentry.
The Sentry?
Versus the Sentry.
I don't even like the Sentry, man. I'm a Superman fan, so
I don't like neither one of them. But
I'm a bigger Superman fan. Sentry can go get a gun clap for all I care, man. Superman all the way.
Damn. Shit.
Let's do a gun clap for the Sentry.
So Sean has defiantly chosen Superman. And who you say X? Superman?
He wants to be disqualified though. Just like I just named on Aquaman.
Yeah, right. Because I don't like neither one of them. But
I'll take Clark Kent.
Is the Void gonna come out at all?
See, no. We just going straight up Sentry versus Superman.
Then I gotta go with Superman. Unfortunately, he can always draw power from the sun, and even if it's nighttime here, the sun is always out. You just go out in space and get power. Yeah.
All right.
But I don't like neither one of them, so hey, wash my hands of that one.
What say you, Matt?
Oh, I'll say Superman. Yeah, I'm taking Superman on that, man. I mean, he got that new, the last power he got, he burned his ass up.
He a god now.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, he tags. I mean, yeah, exactly. So I mean, really no competition there for me. Next up, Derek Thomas, you'll like this one, brother. The Hulk versus Doomsday. All right, Sean, what you got, man? You going Hulk?
Neither one of them get tired. The more they fight, they just keep beating each other up. I think it's a fight that I think they'll destroy the whole planet if they keep fighting, man.
So Dragon Ball Z shit.
Especially like just think of World War Hulk against Doomsday. It'll be an infinite battle. It'll never end. Oh my god. I think I can't even say who will win.
I mean, Lord, please, anybody, please don't take offense to what I'm about to say, but it's retard strength against retard strength. Like I said, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but
I get what you're saying. Like,
they're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'll tell you some Dragon Ball Z shit, man.
It's like Jimmy and Timmy fighting in South Park.
Damn.
Good Lord. All right, we got to draw. Derek says the Hulk. One person is the Hulk.
Of course he said the Hulk.
Yeah, he's the Hulk.
Of course he said the Hulk. It's like Larry says HBK.
Larry was like HBK in all these battles.
Right.
I know who could beat both of these dudes. It's John Cena.
No.
Cripple for cripple.
See, he got it.
Hey, Chief.
Pull up Brock's question. The thing with Doomsday, from what I know about him, he pretty much is similar to the Hulk, but the thing with him is that he can't. If you kill him one way or defeat him one way,
You can't do it again.
Right. He evolves to where you can't do it again. Now with his bone extensions, he probably could cut the Hulk.
That's a real good question.
I mean, I would think so. I mean, if he exerted enough force to pierce the Hulk's skin, which he is capable of doing, based on his battle with Superman. Yeah, he cut up Superman too when he killed him.
He destroyed him.
Yeah, so yeah, I would think he could cut him up.
You know, you keep cutting Hulk up, man.
Are you gonna do it? Piss him off?
He's just gonna fucking rage.
Yeah,
but the thing is, he has to get angry to get stronger. Doomsday is already furious.
Fight from the start.
Like his whole thing is just pure rage. You know what I'm saying? So,
but he's fighting the beast that he's just inciting more rage in him.
Right,
you know?
Right.
So that's why the battle's just going to keep going, because Hulk just going to keep getting more angrier.
But
and
here's the thing, as what I was saying, you beat him one way, you can't do it again. So he's gonna adapt to the Hulk's strength.
But you know what though? You're right. But at the same time, if you look at the Hulk power set, the Hulk, I mean, I'm gonna go with a draw, because I mean, from the way they draw the way they write the Hulk's as the strong, of course, we know the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets, and in turn, because of that, his power is limitless. So they'll be on the planet Earth, and everybody be dead, and they still fight.
The whole world be extinct.
Everybody would be dead. Because I mean, it'll take Doomsday a couple of licks. Hulk get mad, then his power get stronger. With that increases his invulnerability, his toughness. He get hit with a couple more licks, he get upset. It probably wouldn't take Hulk long to get pissed to the point to where he would overpower Doomsday. But if he beat him and came back, it would be the same thing. It'll be an infinite loop. So
and it wouldn't be long before Doomsday came back to fight him again.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be like no Thanos bitching Hulk.
It's like telling Forrest Gump to run. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna keep doing it.
Man, I was so pissed off with that movie, man. I was like, come on, man. Thanos is strong, but he ain't. I ain't never seen him beat the Hulk down like that in the comic. I was upset.
Well, I'll tell you what. The next, you segue right into the next.
Hold on. Before we go there, I've said it multiple times on the show. If you get your back slammed so hard to where you do not bounce in zero gravity, you will not come back out to fight either.
Oh, there you go.
Lord, here you go.
Larry's in the building.
Heartbreak for all answers.
All right, next battle. Battle.
Hey, hold on. I got one for Larry. Shawn Michaels versus Superboy.
For what? What did I just walk into?
No mind.
We over here talking superhero battles versus battles. We just going down the list, man. All right, so what was the count on Captain Marvel versus Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Unanimous.
Wonder Woman.
Why you had to bring that up?
Hey.
Unanimous.
Now we got 2 votes, so that means you got Larry and you got what was it? Who that? They said what? Captain Marvel. Who said Captain Marvel in that?
Hold on, I'm trying to go back up to.
Now who that was talking about Namor over Aquaman?
No, Derek and who that said Captain Marvel.
Okay, so that's 3.
So Larry,
hey, DT being loyal to his boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel in the all-out fight, man. Who you think? Who do you think would win? And I know you partial to Captain Marvel, but who you think will win? Straight up.
Can she channel her binary powers?
See, now you going all into another aspect, man. If it was straight up fight, because Wonder Woman can't go to Super Saiyan.
That's my point. That's part of her fight, though.
Okay, yeah.
But she can't fight.
If she channels her binary powers, man, Wonder Woman I don't think stands a chance.
She gonna wake up at again knocked out to channel her binary power?
Nah, it won't even take that much, man.
She ain't channeling binary power when Rogue got a hold of him.
All right.
Shoot, Ro is a whole different beast.
Ro got a whole little.
Hey man,
All she gotta do is put a little fingertip on her face and it's just done. Done.
Next up, we got Thanos versus the Anti-Monitor.
Oh wow.
With without the gauntlet. Because Thanos, I mean, without the gauntlet, I mean, you know, he's fair game.
If we're talking Thanos gauntlet, Thanos. If we're talking without gauntlet, Anti-Monitor.
Yeah, without the gauntlet, he's fair game.
Al, like you trying to figure that one out. You over there thinking.
I mean, the Anti-Monitor pretty much is the equivalent of Galactus in the DC universe. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Anti-Monitor on that one. Without the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, with the Infinity Gauntlet, it'll be Thanos all day.
Is this comic Thanos without the gauntlet or the movie Thanos without the gauntlet?
These conversations do not include anything.
I just gotta ask because Thanos without the gauntlet was more vicious than he was with the gauntlet, in my opinion.
I mean, we talking about the comic book.
I know. I just gotta ask these things.
No.
Look, if Larry can ask, can Captain Marvel channel her binary powers? I can ask these questions, okay?
You can. It is a free country. You're right.
Damn it.
You're right. I stand corrected.
All right, we're gonna stick with Thanos. We'll go Thanos versus Darkseid.
Oh man.
See, I think that's another match that'll just go on forever. Even with the gauntlet.
Yeah, they're pretty evenly matched. They are like the same for each other's universe.
Right.
I kind of lean toward Darkseid because
don't you think
who outside of fucking Batman who went back in freaking time, but who survived the Omega Beam?
The Flash outran it.
I'm talking about who got hit by the Omega Beam and survived.
It ain't my fault that Batman is that dude. You know what I'm saying?
That always messed me up. Like, this man gets zapped with the Omega Beam and it takes him back in time. What?
Hey,
kind of logic shit is that?
Prep time, baby.
No.
Prep time.
How you gonna prep getting hit by an Omega Beam? Like,
hey, you remember when your ass got zapped back in time? You ain't forget that pain, so you know what to do to get ready for it.
This was a piece of shit storyline, and oh my god, when I found out that Batman went back in time and said, I'm like, what a big cop out. Fuck this shit.
I'm looking to see who.
Don't get mad because Suits couldn't take it. Supergirl did his ass in, though.
Oh man. I'm going Darkseid, man. I'm going Darkseid. That's my final choice.
I think
who you got in there, Larry?
Bro, if I had to lean toward one, I would say Thanos with I think they're pretty even.
Y'all know Larry gonna go Marvel on the tie. I still think it's a tie. And whoever trip up, that's who lose.
Derek Thomas, Batman could lift 1,000 pounds.
He can bench 1,000. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Real, baby.
Batman is the most OP human ever. Ridiculous, man.
With no serum, bro.
No serum.
Hey,
prep
man.
Time, baby.
My man had myoplex, man.
Creatine.
Yeah. All right. Next battle.
And he
Deadpool
and he can rep
Deathstroke.
1,000 pounds, not just lift it.
Deadpool versus Deathstroke.
That's why I'm dropping all my Batman books after this whole thing, man.
What you said
again?
there?
Deadpool versus Deathstroke. I mean, Deadpool, man, can't lose.
How solid are the four walls?
So you got the originator against the
Right.
copy.
Thank you.
Hey, in this situation here, the copy, man, is
You can't kill Deathstroke. You can't kill Deathstroke.
Then again, Deadpool could get his head cut off and survive. It's ridiculous.
You can't. How can he
It's
lose?
ridiculous. I'm like, what the? I remember when they did that whole Batman versus Deadpool thing on the YouTube videos. I think it was Bat in the Sun and all that stuff. I think Deadpool lost his head. Batman won, but Deadpool survived. It was like, come on, man. I like Deathstroke better. Deadpool is more of a merc with the mouth. You know, he's a great fighter, but he just uses his mouth a lot. But Deathstroke is that badass dude, man.
I'll put this. I think when when Deadpool was what he was originally supposed to be, I think he was awesome. But I think what he's turned into is a character of what he used to be. So I mean, if you take the original Deadpool all day, but what he is now, like the king of Monster Island, nah, you know, Deathstroke all day if you going that route.
But in terms of how he fights and everything, what changed?
I mean, he really doesn't fight anymore. I mean,
no, he don't.
Yeah, they don't put Deadpool in situations where he fights anymore.
That's what
I'm asking.
Now that's what he was alluding to in that video the other day. We was talking about bring back this Deadpool.
Yeah, I mean, they like I said, he's the king of Monster Island now, bro. I mean, he fought the X-Men in one issue.
Yeah, but
now he cutting grass and washing cars.
Basically, he walking around with a baby shark, man. Like
what?
Yeah, he literally has a game in the series.
I got a question. Didn't both Deadpool and Wolverine come back from a drop of blood?
I think Deadpool did. I don't know about Wolverine.
Hey, my boy walking around with a baby shark, dog. That's what that shit got me the stitches. What's going on over there, man? What's going on over that island down there? What's going on over there, man?
So let's just say Deathstroke.
You got Deathstroke.
If Deathstroke get a hold of Wade Wilson, right? Chop him up, but like cauterize all the wounds.
Deathstroke.
How would Deadpool come back from that?
Bro, what they say is Deadpool is basically immortal, dude. That's
not the question though. I said how would he come back from that if he cut him up and cauterize all the wounds?
So you're basically saying do what Trunks did to Frieza.
Pretty much. Or what they tried to make it seem happen in X-Men Origins when he cut off Wolverine's head. I mean, when Wolverine cut off his head with the fake optic blast and all that other shit where he's I can't even form a complete thought for that bullshit.
I don't know why you brought that up, actually.
It was just
lying, man.
Oh yeah, that. But like for real though, like let's just say if he did cut him up and like Afro Samurai did justice, right? But he cauterized all the wounds. What is he growing? How can he grow from that? Would they have to pick the scabs off and piece them back together?
My question is how he would have to have some prep time to know he was immortal. So I'm just saying
it wouldn't take Deathstroke known to know that he had a healing factor because Deathstroke also has a super healing factor, so he would know what's going on with that. And he also knows, hey, well, I don't need to get my head cut off, so let's go ahead and see if we can cut it.
Taskmaster, man, can copy any fighting style out there. Wade Wilson is one of the few people, man, that he
ain't got a fighting style. He crazy.
Right. They say he there's no way I could beat him, man, because I can't. You don't know what he's going to do next.
But that's not a fighting style. That's a psyche.
Right. But what I'm saying is I don't think Deathstroke, man, would. I think Deathstroke falls in that same category. He's a person that prides himself on fighting a certain style in a certain way. And you fight somebody, man, that has no rhyme or reason to what they're doing, that's going to throw him off.
No, Deathstroke can give two shits about what fighting style you throw at him. His main goal is to kill you. Mm-hmm. He is not trying to copy your fighting style like that.
He's not trying to copy your fighting
He wants
style,
to kill you.
But what I'm saying is I think he fights a certain style and how he fights. So therefore, if you fight somebody else, man, that has no rhyme or reason to what they're doing, you can't prepare for that.
It'll be like fighting Lei Wulong, two Lei Wulong fighting. They just gonna keep adapting fighting styles.
Now, if you want to say it's a true tie, I think that's a true tie. I don't think you want to do anything with the other one.
All right.
Who you got, Matt?
You didn't have all this time to think, and now you gonna think. It's like Family Feud. It's just like Family Feud. Everybody done got exes, and you send
I'm gonna go Deathstroke.
Okay.
I think Marvel DC ought to do that, man. Just for fun.
That'd be a good money maker.
Shit, considering the fact that Deadpool's a ripoff of Deathstroke.
Of Deathstroke.
What character ain't a rip off of another character though?
That's a blatant rip off right there, bro.
Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson. Come on, man. Who thinks of that? Oh, I'm gonna name my character.
And instead of having one messed up eye, we're gonna give them two good eyes this time. So ain't nobody gonna notice. Come on. And they're both basically assassins.
Oh yeah, come on, man. We all know it was a copy, but I'm saying, come on, bro. Aquaman and Namor, bro. You could Black Cat and Catwoman. You could
at least they tried to change something.
You could go down the list, bro.
Plus Aquaman and Namor has different style of powers.
Right.
Deathstroke and Deadpool are basically assassins who do almost the same. Use swords and guns and all that stuff.
What is Black Cat?
Break the fourth wall.
Black Cat and Catwoman.
Just go ahead and segue in that. Black Cat versus Catwoman. That's one of the top. That's one of the battles we got on the list. So just go ahead and fire it off.
I'm gonna go Black Cat.
Black Cat, yeah. I think it's unfair because Selena doesn't have any power.
Well, and Selena really can't fight.
But shit, I hate fighting her in Injustice with the way they try and make her.
So, man, let me tell you, bro.
Shit, I hate that. I love Catwoman, but I hated that.
Man. This is like fighting Enchantress in part 2 and Injustice part 2. Zoning your ass, man, bro. I feel your pain on that one.
So we're gonna go with Black Cat for that one.
Yeah, Black Cat got that one too.
And does she have like probability powers or something like that?
That's why I said that's not really fair.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Flash versus Quicksilver.
Flash
all day, man.
Come on, man.
Quicksilver is like a little baby running a race against a senior citizen with a walker.
Barry Allen or Wally West?
It don't matter. Yeah, Quicksilver.
All the Flashes are white the floor with Quicksilver.
Yeah.
CW Barry Allen.
Yeah, he faster than Quicksilver.
I don't know. He might be faster in the race, but he's the dumbest fool I've seen in TV.
Hold on, man.
He can be dumb as rocks, and he still run circles around Quicksilver.
Let us be reminded.
Against the one on CW, and
the Speed Force alone.
He ain't even got the Speed Force no more.
Hold up.
I'm talking about as the power set of Flash is far superior to what Quicksilver can run, but he ain't never really tested that power.
Come on,
man.
Let us be reminded that the Quicksilver in the movie could not outrun a bullet.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But don't forget the Flash. I mean, Fox's Quicksilver moved bullets. Just saying. The man tasted soup while running and had a dog with a piece of pizza in his mouth, wagging and all this.
I still don't think the Fox's version of Quicksilver is faster than the Flash. Flash will whoop his ass straight up, like for real.
It's just the same that Justice League gave us a terrible Flash, the movie.
That's Josh Whedon gave us a terrible Flash.
He still was terrible to me. I didn't really like the actor who played him.
I don't care for Ezra Miller either, but we'll see when the Snyder Cut comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that what we saw in Justice League was nowhere near what Zack Snyder had planned because he was too bubbly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Next up.
Hey, hold on before you go. Hey, Jace just said Sonic will put up a better fight than Quicksilver.
Rings and all.
Sonic with Jaleel White voice. You know?
Oh no! Golly.
All right.
What was the cartoon that had the two dumb robots in it, man? The one that come on USA.
Yeah, Adventures of Sonic.
Yeah, man, that one, that was terrible.
Hey, man, I stopped eating chili dog for a while because of Jaleel White as Sonic. All he wanted was chili dog. I was like, I'm done.
Hey,
no more New Way for me.
Sonic Underground was good though.
I liked the Saturday one the most.
Yeah, Saturday one was much better. All right, Daredevil versus Azrael.
Oh, Daredevil all day.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil all day.
Yeah, I'm going Murdoch.
Oh, Daredevil.
Okay, I'm going Murdoch on
Don't nobody care because Azrael started killing folks. He got done in from Bruce Wayne after his back healed. Come on, bro.
Plus, he's mentally messed up.
He like Moon Knight. He like this. Yeah, he like crazy.
Hey, but Moon Knight on a whole nother level of being able to fight though.
Yeah.
Hey man, Azrael take down Bane though, man, like with ease.
Man, he had that overpowered suit, man. Come on, man.
That man was like powered time 5,000, man. Ain't no
right.
Here. He gonna roll up on Bane on a good day. Come on, man. Now you know damn well.
Oh man,
that Joker come rolling up in there with that overpowered suit, John Cena starter kit.
That's like me believing Shawn Michaels actually defeated Vader when I know if he fought 1992 Vader.
Oh, there he go, man.
Hey, don't worry, Larry. Next Saturday is gonna be the wrestling show. This is gonna be the wrestling show. So
Larry already saying it's the HBK show.
You're right.
That is his answer for everything. HBK.
Hey, who's the icon, dog? Who's the showstopper?
Show enough.
Exactly. He's the master.
That's the master.
Right.
Next battle. Bane
Undertaker
versus Venom.
I mean, come on. You got a guy who needs Venom just to inject himself, get stronger. Venom is a freaking alien symbiote on
the thing is, the Venom can just take over Bane's body. I mean, take over his body. That's a no-brainer.
I'm going with Venom.
Yeah.
The character, not the drug.
Right.
Yeah, I might have to go to Eddie Brock.
All right, next up, Al, you'll like this one. Thor versus Shazam.
That's a tough one.
That's a battle I will actually like to see too.
What if Thor crushed Billy Batson's larynx and couldn't say Shazam?
I mean, come on, man. You know already, man. Boy, beat the Kool-Aid out of Billy Batson, man. Come on now. Playing game night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Odin son on that one.
Shut up.
But with everything else, you gotta have prep time. Straight up though, man. I don't know. No, I'm serious. I know Larry said he would go with Thor, but I mean, honestly, Thor's a god, and I mean Shazam's not a god, but he gets his powers from a pantheon of gods and whatnot. I don't know, man. That's a tough one right there, though.
If it was in the 1940s Shazam on TV, he'd shoot his ass.
Man, I've been looking for that footage, but Shazam was ruthless, man. He would throw folks off bridges and shit.
Like, y'all know Thor went on to become Kingpin, right? Y'all do know that. Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh, man.
Adventures in Babysitting.
They said Thor was a homo.
What?
You remember that from Adventures in Babysitting? Thor was a homo.
He got me. He said, "What?"
As much as I like the real Captain Marvel, I'm gonna have to say I'm at this point, man. I think they'd be evenly matched. To be honest with you, I'm gonna have to say it'll be a draw, unless Billy Batson just slip up and say Shazam, and then you know it's just a wrap. But it's straight up, both of them just going at it. I think it's a draw.
Who
All
runs
right.
out of Magic first?
Neither one of them would.
It's a trick question. Trick question, sir.
Oh, my bad.
All right, we got a group fight on this one, y'all. We got Guardians of the Galaxy versus the Legion of Superheroes.
Legion. Well, it depends on what
Which
version
Guardians?
of the Galaxy, because you
Yeah,
know,
We're going
Yeah.
to go to movie. We're gonna go to movie. We're gonna go to
We're going Groot.
We're going
Legion.
Batista. We're going Batista.
Yeah.
Legion.
Oh, yeah, I'm going with the Legion, man. Legion got Matter Eater Lad and Timberwolf and Saturn Girl and
And I don't even read that much Legion, and I know they stronger than Guardians.
yeah, they strong. But you know, at one point, shoot, Darkhawk, Gladiator, Nova, Adam Warlock, and I want to say Moondragon, they were part of now that team. It'll be the Guardians, but the movie version, it'll be the Legion of Superheroes.
You talking about the old Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, he's
No, I'm not talking about
he's
the old
talking about the
one.
Abner and Landon one. But Moondragon and Warlock was on that team.
I just
Gladiator, and I mean they had some heavy guns on that team, man.
It's NWO of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that was NWO. Yeah.
All right. Next up, Bucky versus Nightwing.
Didn't we see that as a when they did Winter Soldier versus Nightwing? I remember that video.
That was a death battle.
Yeah,
that John Morrison. John Morrison was Winter Soldier.
he sure
I remember
was.
that.
That was a good one too.
I disagree with it.
Why? Because Nightwing died.
It's just the way they
Winter
fought.
Soldier. Winter Soldier.
It was the way they fought. No. That was Winter Soldier beating Red Hood.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Winter Soldier beating Red Hood, where he shot through his where he crushed his skull through the helmet.
with his cybernetic on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's a tough one.
All right. Next up.
Dog, didn't nobody answer.
I said Nightwing.
Yeah, I think everybody's Nightwing.
Oh.
Nightwing. Yeah.
Because I know the three of us had started talking about something else.
Nightwing. Sean's over there with Nightwing, right? With you two right now. Yeah. And Skag says Bucky Barnes.
Now you gotta be specific. It's either Bucky Barnes or Winter Soldier, one or the other. If we talking Bucky Barnes, then you talking about.
I'm going Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier versus Nightwing.
If you saying Bucky Barnes, you talking about Bucky when he was with Cap in the 40s and shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he'll get the cinnamon roll ice and beat out of him.
I still think Nightwing take Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I don't know now. If it was that Winter Soldier in the Winter Soldier movie, man, Nightwing probably be at the Dunkin' Donuts behind the counter talking about, when did this dude leaving, man? I'm scared, you know.
He couldn't even kill Nick Fury, man. Come on.
Man, come on. We don't even talk about
with a broken arm.
Hey, we gonna leave that alone.
And he let Sam Wilson escape.
Hey man, next one.
And he let the Black Widow give like 1,200 elbows to the top of his head and still let her just walk away coughing.
Next up, Ghost Rider versus John Constantine.
Constantine,
yeah.
Damn, why you gotta put Ghost Rider against Constantine, man?
He'll take the
Yeah, I did.
I thought you would go Constantine versus Doctor Strange or something like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
No, we need to go Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate if we're gonna do that.
Oh man, I ain't even think about that, man.
It's either or, but I'm like, man, you gonna make me want to pick Constantine over Ghost Rider. You know I love Ghost Rider, man. That's a badass character, man.
With the lung cancer, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get at the Constantine, man, because
5 times over, bro.
Right, he'll just suck the magic out of him.
Yeah, man. It's like, come on, man.
Like, what is this flame? Oh, no, I need to light this cigarette anyway.
All right,
He'll turn Ghost Rider into Gary Coleman, you know, like for real.
I mean, he might actually turn that movie into a good movie. You never know. Because Nicolas Cage, boy.
Oh man, you talking about doo-doo on a stick, man? That was the original Daredevil before Daredevil.
The first one was bad, and the second one was even worse.
Bro, I remember I had an operation. I had an operation. I was in the hospital bed, man, and that movie came on, and I was just like, this makes me feel fucking worse. I was just like, what is this?
Your eyes need surgery after watching that, man.
I was like, God, this is trash. And after that,
you need a lobotomy.
Oh, it was garbage, man. All right, so
stay in the shadow to get his power. Come on, bro.
I forgot the one I had on my head. It was Mephisto versus somebody, but I can't remember who it was now.
Oof. Is it Mephisto from the first?
No. Oh man. Now that was what you call it, man. Black.
No, Mephisto was in it too.
That's how bad the movie was.
He was his dad. Talking about it's not your time.
That ain't bad.
You know what? I don't even remember Mephisto being in the movie because it's been so long since
Larry,
I watched
it. Mute your mic, Larry. Mute your mic.
Oh, y'all good. I'm sorry. That was the young one.
I was just make sure no personal stuff was on YouTube.
Man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I take it back then. Air your stuff. I ain't your friend.
All right. So what about Mephisto and John Constantine?
Still Constantine.
I don't know. That's a different type of magic right there.
Man, Mephisto is the ruler of a demon dimension compared to. I don't know about that, man. Mephisto,
Constantine is like the ultimate con man, the top tier trickster, man. He'll find a way to get out of situations because that's what he do. You know, Constantine, he knows how to play tricks on people, even if he did it in the books against the devil and angel. You know, he played tricks on them. So I would lean towards Mephisto, but I'm not going to put it past Constantine to try and pull his tricks.
All right. Next up, Mr. Fantastic versus Elongated Man.
Mr. Fantastic. I don't care for Elongated Man.
Just off of brains alone, Mr. Fantastic.
I was saying, I think Reed is just smarter.
All right. Let's go.
And the fact that we can actually say Mr. Fantastic and not Mr. Elongated Man. Good God, man.
Yeah, elongated.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't need to hold my tongue. Say it. Mr. Fantastic just sounds perfect.
Mr. Stretchy Man. Come on, bro.
Elongated.
How about that? Ant-Man versus Adam.
Depends on which Adam. I mean, Ant-Man. Are you talking about Hank Pym's Ant-Man, or are you talking about Scott Lang Ant-Man? If it's Hank Pym against the Adam, both of them are like scientists and stuff. But Scott Lang is just a reformed crook. So if you talking about Scott Lang, I think Adam will beat him. But if you talking about Hank Pym, Hank
Pym gonna win.
Yeah, I think Hank Pym.
Hank Pym gonna win. Hank Pym Hank Pym put hands on people he loved, let alone people he don't even care about.
Hey man, we ain't gonna talk about that on
Just saying.
Domestic violence is not there.
You know, I don't condone of it, but when you talk about a fight, you gotta look at all avenues.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm going with Hank Pym as Ant-Man.
All right. Next up, Green Arrow versus Hawkeye.
I might have to go with Green Arrow on that one.
Green Arrow.
I want to go DC, but I gotta go Hawkeye.
That's an even match. Is an even match is gonna get.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you gotta. I still gotta go Hawkeye, man. That's just me. I gotta go Hawkeye.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Green Arrow because he helped Speedy get off drugs. So you know,
That's because he paid the detox. Good Lord.
I'm just saying he's a saint in my eyes, man. So
I think Matt froze up on.
Hey, look, man. You know.
Oh no, he good. Okay.
Hawkeye turned over Ronin though.
Hey, yeah. Thomas Skaggs said Hawkeye's Ronin. Now that right there.
Now, yeah, that if you that Ronin, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I might have to go with Hawkeye, but this Hawkeye versus Green Arrow, I'm gonna roll with Green Arrow, man.
If that's the case, then well, Arrow is Batman in CW. Hell.
I mean, if that's the case, then I have to put Arrow over Hawkeye.
And then even to make it even more, he's Spectre now.
Man, we going into some uncharted territories.
No, we're going into that tomfoolery shit that never happened in the comics.
All right. Next up, the Avengers versus the Justice League.
Okay, so you have to specify.
Right, because the Avengers got by not the Avengers.
No. The original Avengers versus the original Justice League.
The original
is this
the Scarlet
before or after Hulk left?
This is before.
So Hulk included.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Scarlet Witch Hulk included.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Avengers.
Hold up, the Scarlet Witch wasn't no original Avenger. It was Wasp, Ant-Man, Iron Man, and Thor, and then the Hulk helped them. And then the Justice League was them. The
not the Justice Society.
No,
Justice
League. Justice League had Green Arrow.
Not Rick Ross.
No. The original Justice League had Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, and somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was. I don't know, man.
I lean towards Justice League. Martian Manhunter.
Justice League. Yeah.
JLA.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter by himself would probably take everybody out except for the Hulk.
Yeah.
Unless I'm fire.
Yeah, they ain't got no fire-based people, and Iron Man suit was a can at the time.
All they needed was an EMP for him.
He was an RCA. He was an RCA VCR back then.
Right.
So you get it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I'm going Justice League.
Yeah, we going with original teams. I had to go with the Justice League on that one.
Yeah, we got what?
Just saying Martian Manhunter just irritates me on how that dude was treated in the Supergirl show, man. Fuck that show, man. Fuck that shit.
Oh man. But how they made Jimmy Olsen Guardian.
They pissed all over. All right, next up, this will be a good one. Batman versus Captain America.
Man.
Go ahead, X.
I mean, here's the thing. The fanboy in me is going to say Batman, but in reality, it's going to be Captain America.
Somebody out there saying, Batman prepping up for a steroid user, but
right. But even with that though, there's no prep time to take away what's already in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you go, if Captain America didn't have the super soldier serum in him, I mean, he wouldn't be Captain America. So we can take that out. If you go hand-to-hand combat, in my opinion, Batman has the upper hand, but you still have to take in the fact that he's still just a human being versus a super soldier. So his body would not be able to withstand that much pain for a duration of time. And that's just me. I'm the biggest Batman fan on the panel, but let's just be real about that. He ain't gonna be able to go toe for toe, blow for blow with Captain America. Them punches gonna really start hurting after a while.
Batman gonna be trying to utilize everything in his utility belt. I mean, he gonna pull out everything, man. And I'm like, how you putting that in your utility belt?
And the thing is, he ain't gonna have nothing to.
I think
He ain't gonna have
Batman
nothing to go against it.
man. I think Batman will figure some way to win that one. I thought you were gonna say Batman versus Wolverine, but you said Batman versus Captain America. I think Batman will figure something.
And you know what the funny thing was? Those two were actually messed up in that DC versus Marvel series in the 90s, and that fight really didn't go anywhere. I think Batman landed a hit. He threw a battering, hit Captain America. Then after that, they teamed up. What the fuck?
But you know what though? Batman did beat the Hulk.
Man, come on.
Yeah, I'm like, boy.
Hey, hold up. That was a clone of the 1977 That wasn't the real Hulk.
Hey, man, Batman.
Look, man.
Batman did him like Gohan did Cell.
Listen, man, I know you playing the advocate of Satan at this point, but if you honestly think that the Batman,
I already said Captain America will win.
No, I'm talking about that Hulk thing, man. If you honestly think that the Batman can kick the Hulk in the stomach
and make him hold over
and make him lose his breath.
It wasn't that he lost his breath; he inhaled the sleeping gas.
No, man, because pounding out the Batman kicked him in the gut. That joke
he inhaled.
No, he exhaled, man. He kicked that dude in the stomach and knocked the Hulk out. I don't believe that, bro. Thomas Skaggs, that's
right.
That's
right.
irrelevant, man. We talking about a ambulance though. We talking about the Hulk's gut. Batman ain't kicking the Hulk and knocking the breath out of him, man. I'm sorry. That ain't in any universe, unless the Batman is stronger than the Hulk. That ain't about to happen.
All right, next up.
Thanos slammed him into non-existent. Thanos slammed him into having to use the Hulk Buster suit. He went from Hulk and fighting against this suit to having to wear it to be a glimpse of Hulk. Just like
that's the definition of irony right there.
Right.
All right, next up, Green Goblin versus the Joker.
Joker,
yeah.
Joker. Joker on that one. Larry, you asked about Wolverine. What about this one? Wolverine versus Bane.
Wolverine.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I don't care how much venom he got flowing through him. He ain't finna them cuts deep.
As soon as Wolverine cut his supply, his steroid supply, it's a wrap.
Hey, Wolverine ain't even gonna cut that. He's just gonna cut his throat.
There's a panel in the, I don't know if y'all ever read that Spiderman versus Wolverine book. There's a panel that made me a believer of Wolverine. This was when I was a fan of Wolverine before they started pimping him out. Wolverine is in the woods, man, and a Kodiak bear run up on Wolverine. They got a panel where Wolverine jump on the bear's chest. All you see, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
all you see is Wolverine's claws going into that bear's throat. I guarantee you that bear at that moment probably regretted the day he was born.
Is it like similar to when that bear had Chuck Norris down and out until he realized that he fucked up? When he let Chuck Norris get up, and that bear like, fuck, I better back away, man.
It was something similar to that, but that bear, I believe he lived to see another day, but that Wolverine didn't. He bit the dust.
You remember when they tried to hint to that in The Wolverine?
Oh, yeah.
Who he took? He basically talking about, you don't want these problems. Oh, my God.
Vision versus Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I gotta go with
you got an alien versus machine, you know.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Vision was getting jacked up in Infinity War.
That was in the last one. Yeah,
he was getting jacked up, man.
That's because he let he succumbed to love. Okay, you know what I'm saying. He got real weak when he fell in love. Just saying.
start simping.
Right.
You had to comment on the day when we was talking about Keith Sweat, and you said he's a heavyweight champion of simping.
Undisputed, baby. I'm talking about both belts, WCW and the WWF belt, man.
So Vision is P whooped, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that, bro.
You know what? I ain't never thought about Vision being a simple. Yeah, Vision was the ultimate superhero. You're right.
I'm talking about he done sat here and made himself human looking and everything. I don't know why I wonder.
He was a badass in the other
right.
In Ultron. Badass.
And when he throw him up like it was nothing, you're like, oh yeah, he ripping arms through all the little Ultron thingies, whatever you want to call them. He ripped. Come on, bruh.
Not
wearing turtlenecks in London and shit.
Yeah, he did something, and I ain't never thought about that.
He didn't even do much in Civil War. You know, he was the strongest fighter on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he let Hawkeye shoot him with some with some barrier type shit.
Look at Tommy.
Yeah. He just wonderful. Oh man,
he got that vision on Wanda, man.
All right, next up, final battle of the night.
Got them clamps on him.
Magneto versus Brainiac.
Magneto,
man.
He'll rip Brainiac apart. Yeah.
He'll
tell Brainiac shit come through the atmosphere. Magneto take control of that shit and just
it wouldn't even make it through the atmosphere. He'll just feel that.
Let me tell you something, man. What made me a believer about Magneto, I know that's one of Larry's boys, but what made me a believer of Magneto is during the Jim Lee run of X-Men, where Magneto had Avalon. He had a big ass asteroid in space.
Yeah, he was holding up.
Magneto was holding that asteroid up in space, keeping everybody that lived within that asteroid safe from the gravitational pull of space. Come on now, man. Brainiac be trying to go back home.
Go home.
He'd be riding around.
Somewhere. Be trying to go to Kentucky or something. I don't know. But
Magneto make somebody explode from the iron in their blood like they tried to do in X-Men 2.
I know you pulled that shit out of Wolverine.
Hey man, chill out. Chill out. That when you said that because that's when I started reading comics for a long time.
They just know how bad this dude is, though. I think he know he could have did it to Wolverine all these years, man. He waited till the last time
when they first met. Like the moment when he had that cover of X-Men, when he had that claws point in his head, I'm like, he could have did it then. Yeah. He was playing around with Wolverine until he finally decided, fuck this shit. Yeah.
Wolverine just went one step too far.
That was a bad couple years in comic books for me. Because around the same time when Bane broke Batman. So I was like, no, I was done.
That was a bad couple of years in Wolverine comics, man. Because after that, I don't think they knew what to do with him after that, man. When he was turning feral and looking like a monster.
Oh God, I hated that.
He lost his nose bone. Come on, bro.
I hated that. Had more hair on him than he ever had on his face.
Right.
Any other battles out there before?
And he shrunk down.
Any other battles?
He sent to Alexa.
Right.
All right. So, well, if we went down a list of battles there, fella, that was a list. A list of battles. Next week, we're gonna be talking wrestling. We're gonna be talking about dream matchups that we should have seen. We're gonna talk about who would have won against who if they would have fought. And we're gonna dedicate a whole show to that and more topics. So next week, for y'all who are not wrestling fans, y'all can miss next week's show. But those who are wrestling fans, join us because we're gonna be in the belly of the beast next week. And I'm sure we're gonna have HBK for every answer, every topic we can do. It will be HBK APK, and then we're gonna hear somebody say Disco Inferno and Gangrel.
Gangrel.
Hey, Disco was fun though, man. Disco was fun. I ain't gonna lie. Rewatching WCW had me entertained with Disco, man.
Hey man, the chart buster, man. Yeah, we doing halls, Al. Thank you.
Man,
Thank you. No,
man, y'all see Alabama struggling against Ole Miss?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I
45,
told
49,
everybody that Alabama was not playing Mercer this year and having to play an all SEC schedule. They was gonna have some problems.
Yep. We're gonna do some halls, fellas. Sorry about that.
Hey, before we do that, I ain't mean to cut you off. Tom Gag put Phoenix versus Scarlet Witch in the chat.
I'm going Phoenix.
Yeah, I think you gotta go Phoenix in that.
Phoenix or Dark Phoenix?
Just the Phoenix Force, period.
I get that, but you know, the Dark Phoenix had negative 20 million fucks.
Hey, that last movie.
I think any version of Jean Grey powered by the Phoenix will take out Scarlet Witch, whether it be regular Phoenix or Dark Phoenix. So just the totality of the power of the Phoenix.
Scarlet Witch should just say no more Phoenix, and that'll be that.
Hey, I don't know that. You got a point there.
She said no more mutants. I don't think she can control the Phoenix.
That's
you know what?
She ain't trying to control it. She just say no more Phoenix, and Phoenix go poof.
Here's the thing. Go ahead, Al. Go ahead.
That'll be a good episode for that What If series on Disney Plus, though.
I'm gonna throw one flaw out there with this, right? No more mutants, but she was still a mutant.
But I think that's what they're saying. I think they kind of retcon that to say, like, I think
they retcon it by saying there's like 100 left.
But she got like her powers from like the high evolutionary. I don't think she was technically a mutant.
Oh, Magneto
retconned it. That's how she got her power, but she had always been a mutant until they said Magneto wasn't their daddy. So
But then Magneto get his powers back from the high evolutionary, and then Scarlet did.
Mm-hmm. I know about Magneto, but I don't know about Scarlet Witch.
That's what they were saying about her, that she got her power from the high evolutionary. She wasn't technically a mutant.
I don't know.
So one of them gave birth to her, and not her brother.
I don't think Quicksilver was affected by that, and when she said that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, even if it's a typical Bendis writing. But it was early Bendis.
Don't you blaspheme against Marvel? Larry would jump through that screen. Look at Larry. I see you. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something right quick.
All right. While you grab, we'll go ahead and get to these halls. Larry,
I would say, but I think I put all my stuff up, man. You know what? We did those haul videos.
Okay. All right. I'll go. I got some stuff. I was gonna do a haul video, but I said I'll save it for the show. All right. So this is a combination of stuff I picked up from last weekend and this week with the guys. We got What If number 25.
Hold up, man.
Hey, man, that was just on the top 10 list or hot book list.
Yeah, I can't remember why. I can't remember what's the deal in this. It's
hey, you got that from Comics Plus?
Yeah. Look at the price on it.
Hold on, how much is that? Well, you know they had that at prime time too. That day, all of us went up there.
Yeah, I got it before I went down there. I was in the store with Tom.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Hellblazer 27. G.I. Joe 22, first appearance of Duke.
Destro.
You know, that's what I was doing before I watched the show, man.
I mean, Duke wasn't in G.I. Joe #1, bro?
Nope. Savage Dragon #1. Got a little Spawn 32. Hellblazer 41. This is when the issue when he found out he had cancer. I got my Avengers 36. My Moon Knight getting his ass kicked. We've got the Awakened J. Scott Campbell variant.
Nice.
Autographed by J. Scott Campbell. James Scott Campbell. Like I know it's old, man. Al, you might like this one, man. I figured you like this, man. I actually got this one for Oxford Comics. Got this one for about 15. Fast Willie Jackson.
Hey man, I'm gonna start collecting that. Like for folks that don't know, that's actually the black version of Archie.
Yep.
Yeah, you can look at it.
Oh, yep. Girl got some cakes too, boy. Woo.
We got some Elektra #3. This is not the new version. #2, Bill Sinkovich. We got some more Elektra.
I really don't like Bill Sinkovich, man. His drawings.
I love that dude's art.
#9. We got Elektra #2. We got Marvel Presents Weapon X 76.
Nice.
We got 119.
Venom.
We got 51. We've got Wolverine, War Machine, Moon Knight Vengeance 152. The late issues of Marvel Comics Presents are extremely valuable. They're hard to come by. So if you see them, grab them. Weapon X 78. Big Will, what's going on, brother? And we've got some Sam Keith, Wolverine, Marvel Comics Presents 85.
Still the first appearance of Cyber.
That's the first appearance of Cyber in that one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was in the one after that. We got Marvel Comics Presents 157. Snake Eyes Dead Game #2.
Oh Lord.
Nice cover.
It's that leaf field. You know he didn't draw the feet.
The feet on the variant.
Kanto 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Homage. We've got the Astonishing Wolfman #2. We've got the Betty and Veronica J. Scott Campbell variant. We've got Wolfman #1. Witchblade 133. All right. We've got The Boys, Hero-gasm. We've got Wolfman #4.
What's going on with Wolfman, dog?
Hey, man. It's Robert Kirkman, and it's a hard book to find.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's a hard book to come by. We got Uncanny X-Men 460. I got just for the cover purposes only. We got the Dirty Pair. This is the 80s cover that me and Al like. 10 of Swords. Wolverine. First appearance of Solemn. We've got The Walking Dead Deluxe, cover C.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Amazing Spider-Man Bruce Timm variant.
Wasn't that the only one there?
No, it was another one there. Miles Morales, Spider-Man 19. When I got home and read this and saw how quick his ass got took out, I started taking back up to the stuff.
So it's a good thing I didn't buy it.
Man, he whooped that joker's ass like right on the spot. Man, he showed up, bam, it's over. Man, he jumped on the panel and was out in the next panel. Horizon Zero Dawn Peach Momoko variant.
Yeah, that was a hot book too.
Got Robin Hood Justice Cinescope #4.
Did you pick up the whole table?
No, this is still stuff that's combined from that I hadn't had a chance to show.
That's
So,
still
Big
stuff
Remo-
that was on that table.
Well, some of that stuff I got, and then some of the stuff I didn't get.
Shannon been trying to bogart you for that book.
He got one. Me and him both got it.
Yeah, they got the only two.
Yeah, we got the only two. Shout out to Tommy Skaggs for this AOK Black Lightning #1 newsstand edition.
Wow.
The Skaggs coming through in the clutch. I ain't forgot about the Skaggs. I got an AOK. I got to go dig it out. But I got one for you, Doc.
Hey, Skaggs, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be waiting a minute. I got AOKs from over 2 years ago. Waiting.
Electra #1. Larry, this go for a pretty penny, by the way.
Oh yeah, I got mine in storage.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take this to get slapped. I meant to take this today when I went up there.
Look, G-Man.
G-Man, what's up, brother? Batman Adventures Continue #1. Have you read this yet, X? Did you get a chance to read yours? Did you get it?
I didn't get it. I'm gonna go out there and pick them up though.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna pick the whole thing up on either Wednesday or Thursday.
All right.
I forgot I had some stuff I had to buy on yesterday.
Snake Eyes Endgame. There we go. There they go. There go the feats. There go the size 16.
Hey, they look better than what they used to be in a size 1.
13 #1. G-Man showed up just in time. He'll love this one. I got this one when I was in Alabama. I stopped by the store on the way home. And this is Vampirilla.
Nice.
Mike
Mike
Mayhew.
Mayhew.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Larry, I found brother, this is a hard ass book. Apparently, this is a hard ass book to come by.
Really?
Yeah, I some strange reason, man. This is hard to come by. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it was a run that they didn't put a whole lot of thought into or whatever, or it didn't last long. But apparently, that issue is hard to come by.
Yeah, that's from Fanboy.
Before he knew it was in there, because he was charged $85.
Crazy.
Spy Island #1. Apparently, this book is hot. That's a book that's hot. Amazing Spider-Girl versus Aranya. Amazing Spider-Girl #20. I forgot what is. This is a key, but I can't remember what happened in it. I know that's
the first appearance of Cheerleader Girl.
You'll like this one, Al. We have Powdered Toast Man versus Spider-Man. Ren and Stimpy #6.
Oh, that's a classic, man.
But that art is hilarious.
That's a classic, man. I love that book.
Guy Gardner #1.
I really couldn't stand him as a Green Lantern.
Infinity Gauntlet #1. Scotty Young variant. The Mighty Thor 365. We've got the 10th #1, Volume 2.
That strong guy.
Raw Hockey at #1, Volume 2. Not the original. Original gonna sit you back a little bit. All right, so we've got Ninja Turtles. I think this is 18, if I'm mistaken. I think it's 18. Yeah, 18.
Did he buy the store?
Lola, number 1. This is the Suya. I don't care. I have trouble pronouncing that last name every time. Suya Wim. Like that. That's the retail variant. And every time I see this, if I see it for this price, I'm buying it. Spawn 180. And
That was old turtleneck one.
hold on.
Man, got to get up to get more.
Oh, you man.
The Boys 24. Look what I got it for. $4. $4. Boys 42. Boys 44. 33.
The stands.
34. 20. Taking the shit. 22. And
Kamiko.
picked up a couple of Ghost Riders here. I saw some nice Ghost Riders in the dollar bin. I found a couple things in the dollar bin.
Just a couple.
Ghost Rider. I like that Ghost Rider cover. And then I picked this one up just because I like the artwork on it. It's $1.
That's the Robert Reyes.
No, that's not
No,
Robert
that's the original. That's I think the reprints of the original Ghost Rider series.
Yep. And then last but not least is the coup. Larry called me, so I actually ended up showing it to him. But it came this week. And it's the 1 in 75 X23 number 1 foreign Jurvich variant.
That is hard to come by.
So, and it's a gatefold. This is what I'm telling you, Larry got a whole full pound.
I can say that's a lot going on right there.
Yeah. So yeah,
I got the poster and don't have the book.
So that's it for me, man. That's it.
I just want to address the G-Man in the chat that priority for some reason ain't priority because we ain't getting them quicker. But I know I just saw an update and it said, "Oh, your package will be there by Tuesday." But hopefully we get it. When they say they get it, because I remember I sent out a priority package to Netherlands and it took 3 months to get there. Not 3 months, 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Oh.
It was 3 weeks, not 3 months.
I can say I hope you got your money back.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
but I sent the first class package to the same address and it got there in a week. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? Priority's supposed to be priority. That's supposed to be faster. But
I will say something, but I don't want to get political on the kind of hall round table discussion. So I just said 1-866-801.
So what I got,
G-Man, we are going to do a show once we get them, though.
Yeah, once we get them, we're going to do a separate standalone show, G.
Yep.
And I got something for you too, brother.
I picked up the recent issue of Far Sector, issue number 8. Beautiful cover by N. Hulk Lee. Another cover by him. This is that Shang-Chi issue number 1 that I didn't get last week.
It's a first appearance in that too, by the way.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to reading that. Beautiful Perillo cover, Sacred 6.
Love that cover, man.
See, that looks like a photograph instead of hand drawn, man. That's amazing.
Goosebumps. Secrets of the Swamp, issue number 1.
Matt, you still got your Goosebump books?
Man, I chucked them a long time ago.
But book it.
Yeah.
Black Widow timeless variants. And then here's the Walking Dead, that Matt show. I was on the fence of getting it, but I decided to get it because I did like this cover.
Yeah, because when we pulled out the box, Sean, we were like, "What is going on here?" I didn't think about it. They were releasing the Walking Dead in color.
Yeah, I knew that when I found out about it last week, so I was deciding on whether I wanted to grab it or not. But it's Lock and Key issue number 2. I really enjoyed the original series, and so far the first issue of this was really good. So definitely look forward to reading that. Red Sonja issue 20. This series is about coming to a conclusion. I think it's about 4 more issues left in the run before the writer wraps up his story. The big 850 for the Amazing Spider-Man. Only thing I'm glad that they're not doing is actually going back to the original numbering. They still got 49 on, so that means the next issue will be the double size 50 or whatever. So that's Marvel just pimping more money out of us. Batman issue number 100. Looking forward to reading this series and reading the conclusion of the Joker War. Here's another one, issue number 1 of Transformers, and their countless crossovers with everybody. Transformers Back to the Future.
They got a cool New York Comic Con variant of that.
Yeah. Facsimile of Wonder Woman issue number 1, George Perez. I see a facsimile, I'm grabbing it because I just love the facsimiles, man. It's just great for books that you can't afford. Legend of the Swamp Thing Halloween special. Forward to that. And I said today on my show that I was a sucker that I got both of these because I couldn't resist. Giant size X-Men.
If they're still there on Wednesday or Thursday when I pick mine up, I'm going to go ahead and get my other one so I can have both of them.
And then I got this in the mail.
Oh yeah,
Sam Hain. Spirit of Halloween.
That's one of the better episodes of the cartoon too.
The first one, just like the first episode with the Boogeyman. The second one, they ruined it by throwing in Junior Ghostbusters. I can't stand them. And then I got this sick Neil Adams cover of The Witching Hour.
Oh, that's nice. Can't go wrong with Neil, man.
And of course, I showed off earlier my Ghostbusters.
Show up for Larry, man. Show up for Larry.
Yeah, I got to show up for Larry. Comic Head 84 AOK'd me, and he sketched this. He sketched this. This is his original artwork of Stay Puft as the Notorious B.I.G.
That's what's up.
That was awesome. I also got a AOK from Diecast, and he sent me this sketch of the Ghostbusters.
But you better stop before Matt gonna take all of them.
Hey man, I was like, yeah. When I saw that earlier on this show, I was like, yeah.
You know he good for making trips now. You know what I'm saying? He'll come down there and say he got to shoot. Come back with your stuff on his video.
He also sent 84 also sent me these. I have these series, like the Ghostbusters International. I have that entire run. And he sent me Ghostbusters Get Real. The real Ghostbusters meet the Prime Ghostbusters.
I told you better stop. You better stop showing Ghostbusters.
Hey man.
You show Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtle. Hey, I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm just waiting
figures behind you.
I'm just waiting for him to put the Vigo out his ass.
Oh, you want me to bust out the Vigo cover? I got the Vigo cover.
You got the Vigo cover for real, man? Show it. I want to see it.
I got the Vigo cover, man. Hold on, man. I'll be back.
Go ahead, Al.
So you don't challenge him.
I want to start. I figured he had one. That's why I had.
I was gonna show my book week versus Dracula 1 in 1,000, but
right.
I don't want
Right.
to pull that out the box. So instead,
So you don't want to go downstairs to get it.
no, I don't want to go downstairs and get it, man. It's a dope cover, man. It's a Jim Lee cover where Buckwheat is stabbing Dracula in the throat with a stake, and he yells out "Otay" while he's stabbing him. But anyway,
Otay.
start with some
Mr.
dollar bill
Vigo.
stuff. Never mind. Go ahead.
Bang.
Bam! There you go. The Scourge of Carpathia. My boy.
Too bad he only lasts a couple of issues in there before they bust him.
Yeah, I was damn shame how they did him, boy. They wiped him out quick.
Yeah. But this is a badass cover, though. I love the cover.
Yeah. Did you have anything else, Sean? Oh, that was it.
That's it.
That was it? Okay. All right, Al. Here you go, brother.
I got all new X-Men 34. And all new X-Men 32. This is actually cover swipe to Uncanny X-Men 139 when Kitty Pryde first joined the team. Worlds Collide, DC and Milestone. I don't know what. I think this is Wolverine number 5 or 6, Larry.
Number 6.
Hey, the price going up on that too, by the way, y'all.
Timeless variant.
I still don't understand how those are not ratio variants.
Glad
I told you that's all I wanted.
Have you seen the ratios though?
Or what for Alex Ross?
they're
All
sketches,
of them, yeah.
black and white sketches.
There's sketches, but if you look at them, they're different than the actual timeless variants because they connect, and it's a picture of all of them standing together once you connect them all.
Right.
You got them all, don't you?
I wish.
Walking Dead Deluxe number 1. I got this cover. At the behest of man, I picked this up, but I want to return on this one because he said. But what I like about these is this.
Oh, is that on the? Is that on
It's
the
on
back?
the back of it? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on the back of most of the issues from this week.
Yep.
Just get that slap and just turn it around. Say, man, when y'all slap.
Hey, that's not a bad idea to be honest with you. They'll
Man,
probably
get you
like,
a frame.
they'll be like, man, why you want to slab this?
Get you a frame. They'll be in a slab and put the right side forward.
Now, if you send them instructions, I hope X-Force 12, X Factor number 4, Extra Sword Story. We only find them when they're dead, number 2. I don't know which one this is, but the beast look like he got gas.
X-Force 12.
Okay.
X-Force 13.
X-Force 13. Thank you, Larry. Deceased Dead Planet number 4. Batman the Adventure Continues number 2. And I got an AOK from Variant Vigilante earlier this week. I got the last issue of Blood Syndicate.
Nice.
And I got this German Deadpool variant.
Yeah, that's funky.
Purple Rain. I'm getting this one slab. And this comes from Austria, courtesy of VV. So that's all I got for this week.
All right. Larry, you say you got all your stuff tucked away, man?
Well, I got 2 slabs that I did put away. But other than that, got this the glare on it. Phoenix Resurrection, J. Scott Campbell variant.
9.8.
Yes, sir.
Them from prime time.
Nah, these are actually from a eBay and Facebook auction. And Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows with Black Cat and Mary Jane, J. Scott Campbell. I got both of these, man, for $50. $5 a piece. But yeah, those are the 2 I hadn't tucked away.
Wow. X, you say you tucked away all your stuff.
I grabbed a handful of stuff. So got this one right here. Marvel Comics Presents 117. I didn't realize that this one was a 2-sided cover.
Yep.
So, but I like this one better than the original side. Also went ahead and picked this bad boy up. If y'all would have been with us, this was the only thing that I was really waiting on. And as soon as I saw it, I grabbed it.
He grabbed it on the table, man. So it was on the one level.
Hey, it didn't even hit the table before I grabbed it. It's almost like I caught it mid-air. Batman 100. Thanks to Matt, I went ahead and got Batman Black and White #1 Volume 2. Also from Matt delivered to the job for this Batman Returns #1. I love this. I also got Walking Dead Deluxe #1. And the rest of what I got were pops. So got this Venomized Red Skull right here. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's little. You can see he got shot through his chest right there. I like that. It's pretty cute. Also got Deadpool holding Headpool. Got the Glow in the Dark Entertainment Earth Zombie Wolverine.
It's not out to know.
And I got 3 more that that were part of New York Comic Con. So I have Mr. Compress from My Hero Academia and Nightwing. Everybody know I had to get this Nightwing. This, I don't care what nobody say, that's straight off the cover from Rebirth #1. And last but not least, I wasn't gonna get it, but I went ahead and got it because it was so fitting. But got Comic Book Guy from The Simpsons. So I had to go ahead and pick that up. But those are my main hauls for this week.
Hold Comic Book Guy back up right quick. Hold him back up, man. See, he got his gloves on for his CGC. You know, make sure he don't fuck up the book. It's funny.
Shirt untucked.
Yeah,
like, that's mine.
You look like, but never mind. Oh,
shut up.
I already know what you gonna say.
And that's it.
Yeah, that was it for me, brother.
All right, awesome, man. Awesome, good stuff, y'all. All right, well, that's it, man. I want to say thanks to everybody for hanging in there with us tonight. We almost made it to 3 hours, but we had a rousing debate, a rousing topic tonight. Next week will be wrestling from beginning to end with 5 minutes of haul. As Sean said, 5 minutes of haul before we start, and it's going to be wrestling all the way through. So next week will be Debate City. Al, go ahead, brother.
Hey, if we get our AOKs from G-Man, it'd be a little bit longer than 5 minutes. But
if we get the priority, we'll make sure that we do. But Al, we'll probably just wind up doing a special show for him for that, man. Because that's when I saw that stack, I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to do a full show. So we'll probably end up doing a full show. But
we could bring them on. It'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll probably just do a full show and bring G on and open everything up on air. So we'll probably do that. Do it that way. So, all right. Next Saturday, be in the place. Hey, make sure that y'all are like, sharing, and subscribing, and also make sure you check out all of the content that we have here on the channel.
Look at this dude.
Hey, hit the pose down. Go ahead, Rick Rue. Hit the pose down, Rick Rue. The pose down. The prelude next week. The pose down.
It's gonna be an Iron Man match next week, bro.
Yeah, man. And so make sure that you check us out. We've got new shows on. We've got the Comics Confab, which is absolutely a great show. We've got hauls from me, Larry. We got Tommy Skaggs dropping guest hauls. You know, make sure you check that out. We've got the Pulse, which will be coming up this week with some with some news. And I've also got a treat for y'all tomorrow, where I'm gonna go back and review some old top 10 lists that I did and see what's hot. So we'll go back and take a look and see what's changed since then. And I think that's it. That's it. Did I cover everything, guys? I think that's everything I can think of.
I got another off the rack coming soon. So
All right. And I'm pretty sure we got book 2. When is book 2 of the Three Jokers come out? Is it out already?
yeah,
come
it's
out?
already out.
It's out. We just need to link up so we can do the second episode. Go over the second book before book 3 comes out.
Okay, so that'll be coming soon too. So
And Sean, we want to try to get you in too, because you reading it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta try to coagulate and get that. Plus, we're wanting to do X of Swords, so I got to get with Larry and Chris on that too. So we got a lot of stuff that we want to try to get out to you all. So
absolutely, man.
Sure can, man.
Absolutely, man. Remo in the building. He said, haul videos of 5. 5, man. We're gonna have to try to work out that contract so we can get on retainer for you, man. The Afterlife Protection Agency.
Hey, look, man, it's hard, man. When you go to a mat, man, you know you have to snatch stuff up, man, before he buy the whole store, man. So you know.
Hey, what you got to do is when he hands you a book, look in his stat to see what he got before he handed you that book.
Well, look, it's rare he hand you a book. Now, the one thing I see about Matt, though, he know what you like. So when he puts something you like, you know, he'll go ahead and say, "Hey, man."
Hey, man. Hey, Larry, tell him how many Deadpool books I done found for you.
Yeah. So he'll pull
these fingers. These fingers go super fast.
Hey, man. I tell you what though, when this damn pandemic is over, we going down there to Florida with Sean. I'm going to the store. He talked this 25-cent store he be talking about. That shit there, man.
That was on that Black Friday weekend, so they had that 25-cent sale. We stayed there for 3.5 hours.
I mean, you give us 25-cent sale, man. We there for 2 days. We setting up a tent. We getting Yeti
cramped. We cramped up. Ain't gonna be able to stand up.
So like I said, the funny thing about it is you have people over there playing them board games. We the only ones in there digging for comics. I'm like, that's good. Because normally 25-cent sales and people see that shit, they be crowding the bins. Right. But shit, we the only ones over there. And we just had a ball. Walked out with a short box full of comics.
Can't beat 25-cent comics. Yeah, we go up to Black Friday. We normally go up to Origin.
Y'all do.
We had a half off sale. I think this year we're going to look at Dave's.
Y'all do. I be stuck in the blue box.
You didn't go with us the last time.
I thought he had to work, man.
Not Black Friday.
Yeah, he never go with us Black Friday.
Yeah, not no Black Friday. Okay. I wish.
My bad.
But you know what? You know what, guys? Thinking about it, man, we may actually get some good Black Friday deals online because a lot of thinking about it, man, a lot of people are gonna be trying to come up off books for the end of the year. So
a lot of people physically have canceled Black Friday, man. It's probably more of an online type thing for a lot of businesses. Oh,
yep. All right, so
I'm still planning out on what day I want to do. I mean, it's going to be a Friday, but when I do the old school R&B and funk show, because Steve said he'd be down for that, and then I got another guy, Pope Cerberus. He's all about the funk, so he's like, man, I'll definitely tune in for that.
We got a Halloween show coming up too, so y'all make sure y'all stay locked in for that. That's on the 31st, so we'll definitely be doing something then. I might even dress up for you. I might dress up as a comic book collector. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, tonight, for my crew that like to stay up at night,
I'm gonna dress up as a Hot Topic employee.
For my crew that likes to stay up at night, man, and I usually catch him in the morning when I wake up. I rewatch the show. G-Man, his show comes on tonight at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you support the Gangsta G. And I think that is everything I can think of. For myself, for Xavier, for Sean, Larry, Tiger Style, Dusty Brick Brown, we are out. Everyone else, have a great night. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.